for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. This court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law. They don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it.
Okay.
That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
All throughout last night, I was thinking about quitting in all the struggle that we are struggling to make this country a better place. I was thinking, should we really be fighting, or is this just prophecy coming to pass? This man on the screen going to give you a list of things that he has said in this country that has come to pass. I am so scared because there is one thing that this man said about Tinubu, which is number 7. Number 1, this man said that Fulani will conquer the Hausa territory. Today, Fulani has conquered the Hausa territory. I do stay in Kaduna State. The other day, my mom called me on the phone. She said that they are planning to have a riot between Fulani and the Hausa people. I told her it's not going to be possible. In Kaduna State, I don't think that my Hausa brothers, my Yoruba brothers can fight Fulani. If they fight Fulani, it's going to be bloody. Prophecy coming to pass. Number 2, this man said that after Hausa is conquered, the next target is going to be Yoruba. And my Yoruba brothers, everybody tribalistic, they won't pay attention now. What is happening in Yoruba land today? Yoruba land is very, very scared of their ground because Fulani is threatening them in their ground. And if they mess up, it's going to be bloody. Prophecy coming to pass. This man said that his Igbo brothers has no hand in that plot, in that coup that led to the civil war. Now, after the nonsense book that Ibrahim Babangida wrote, it came to everybody's eye that it is actually true that these people had no hand in that war. Prophecy coming to pass. This man said that Buhari is a max, he is not royal or something like that. Now there is a question you need to actually ask yourself. Since Buhari left administration, where is Buhari? No press statement, no press release, no Buhari visited this person, no visit, no nothing. Buhari went ghost. Ask in the comment section, where is Buhari? Number 5, even when people does not know who is Tinubu, he said it that Buhari will take Tinubu on his hand and make him president in this country. He said that Peter Obi should go and sit down because he's never going to win election in this country. Did it happen like that or not? Prophecy coming to pass. Number 6, he said that Fulani is not your brother and is not your friend. My Arab brothers were saying Fulani is their brother, a lot of those, but it is clear to everybody's eyes now that Fulani is men, but they are not your brothers. They are not your friend. Prophecy coming to pass. Number 7, which is greatest of them all, that is getting me scared now, is this man said that Tinubu will destroy this country. He said that Tinubu will destroy this country. It's in Tinubu administration that there was mass striking because there's no money to pay transport, no money to buy fuel, and Tinubu did not say anything. 2, the price is multiplied by 10. Tinubu is not doing anything. Number 3, people do 30 days run challenge that put the whole internet space on fire. Tinubu did not say anything. Number 4, the people trooped out in mass numbers everywhere. Hunger protests. We are hungry. We are starving. Tinubu did not say or do anything. Number 5, they will buy 50 people here, buy 100 people here, and Tinubu will enter his private jet and go to Paris. Number 6, it is in Tinubu's administration that the same Boko Haram that has brought us in this mess, they are being rehabilitated and some of them allegedly recruited back into our military. Number 7, it is on Tinubu's administration that these Boko Haram are not only attacking the civilian, they are now attacking our military bases, making away with our guns. Tinubu will not say anything. Number 8, now Tinubu is calling ceasefire between Israel and Iran. You won't kill us for this country. That thing that man said that Tinubu will destroy this country, we are very close to it like this. Very, very close. Because now Boko Haram is attacking our military bases, buying our soldiers, carrying all our weapons. And the same Boko Haram are being rehabilitated and recruited back into the military. Any day that Boko Haram conquers the military system in Nigeria, it is done. That prophecy will come to pass. It is done. In my next video, I'm going to mention 3 important things. Number 1 is the reason why this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still in detention up to today. And number 2, I will tell you people why the whole tribe, both Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, everybody in Nigeria should put hands together and bring this man out. And number 3, I will tell you people what
is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you.
The entire Nigerian people owe this man on the screen exactly what I'm going to do now. We owe him gratitude. We owe him prayers. But only the people that acknowledge the help that this man has contributed to the entire Nigerian people. You know, the voices that he was raising, he was trying to protect only the eastern communities, but the voice were loud enough to be a warning to the entire Nigerian people, but nobody paid attention. I'm going to say my prayer from the bottom of my heart. Only God knows exactly how I'm feeling right now. I don't have my shades on because there's no need for it. Say prayers for him in the comment section. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may your days be long on this earth. May your heart desires be granted. Wherever you go shall be full of success. Your family and your descendants shall be blessed. Whatever it is that is your heart desire that you have been fighting for a long time, it shall be granted. Your enemies shall fall before you meet them. Your obstacles shall divert away before you come. Anybody that rises against you will fall before you notice it. Whatever you place your hands shall be blessed. Wherever you go shall be full of blessings. Any household you visit shall acknowledge that the king was born and a king visited the vicinity. Whatever you place your hands shall be successful. Your children and your children's children shall inherit the blessings that come from you, and it shall not come to an end. Anybody that starts as a stumbling block to whatever that you are wishing on your people, that person shall fall before you meet them. And the greatest of them all, that reason, that purpose, that agenda, that dream that you have had in you, that made you lose your parents, that made you lose your protection, that made you lose your freedom, that made you lose your time, that made you lose your money, that made you lose everything and quit everything in this life, it shall be accomplished. Special appreciation from me and from any other person that believe in your contribution in this society. We really appreciate you. It's now that we are feeling the impact of everything that you have said 8 years ago, 10 years ago. It's now that it's happening in everybody's eye. And in this same prayer, I'm saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released as soon as possible. He has no reason to be in detention.
To the west, they are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take...
What kind of man is this? And now this man didn't know all these things. This man takes to be all these things, because this video one that Joshua also was saying, this video was made 2014, a decade ago. How this man didn't know all these things? I get plenty things to talk, I get plenty things to talk, but the truth be said, the people who did this social media, most of the people who did this social media, they are not intelligent, they are so tribalistic. I get a lot of things to say, God punish the one. You know the funny thing about all this thing, I swear to God, to say this man was fighting for the whole Nigeria, the way very that man they do, it to say man the Kanu they fight for the whole Nigeria, by now the whole Nigeria for gang up, defend and God punish the one. I am not a supporter of divide Nigeria. I say make a divide Nigeria, everybody go their own way. I'm not a supporter of that, but I swear to God, nothing when this man do, when they detain this man for 4 years. 4 years now they keep this man for detention. God punish the one. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Nigerian government, free Nnamdi Kanu. Useless government. What do you do now? Okay, because the whole lot of Nasib for a hand. I want to give her for detention. 4 years. God punish all of now. You people say that is a terrorist. Say the guy not terrorist, but in now since 4 years till now, no proof, because hey God. Una funny because you all of us see this for now. But what I say, which kind of man with this man? God punish all of now. A man when they like this, see the future. See that Tinubu will become president of this country. When Tinubu never even the dream of becoming the president. No primary election have been done. The man already stays here. Now one and the fear and God punish the one. Best you will stay like this president. Buhari go win Jonathan for power. President can come to pass the one and the fear and the young man now God punish the one. Now this Benue matter now since 2014 and the cannot done this matter. Hey God. Now this one bust my head. I swear to God. Now this one bust my head. I said today I must talk about this man. When this man be the talk all this is that time, when this man be the professor all this is that time, all of us, including me, because me too, I am also guilty, including me, all of us be the things it's all about Biafra. Everybody be the things this man just they talk about Biafra. Now Benue State is bleeding, Jos is bleeding, Nigeria is bleeding. A lot of you now start coming to my comment section on my DM and start saying, what about those families that died on his orders, really? Are you sure there are people that died in his name? Don't forget that he also lost his parents, company one. When he told all of us not to bother to vote that Buhari is going to win Jonathan, the incumbent president, most people thought I was mad. When did this man they see part of our pastors to company one? I just want to use this video to help this man small, make I give him his flowers. I know say most of them hate this man, eh? No one ever see anything about this man. I'm gonna skip this video, company one. You may not like this man, no, you may not like Nnamdi Kanu, good and fine, but you cannot dispute the fact that this man is not an ordinary man. If to say now your pastor talk all the things so Nnamdi Kanu don't talk and he come to pass for no year on this social media company the one. He predicted Tinubu now why they don't want to let this man go, eh? Hey! I just say go do wherever he did like this that they shake your head go say hi. People they shake your head go punish the one. People they always see say prophecy go only come from the pulpit or from one pastor or from one native doctor. You don't know that God can use anybody that you want to use, God punish the one. Nnamdi Kanu once said, I will not pay any media to spread my good news. The time we come, they will do it for free. Add it in the comment section. God punish the one.
How many times have Fulani herdsmen come on social media and be talking about their account, who manage it and who don't? How many times have they come with this accountability of this and this and that? Biafrans, wake up. Not everything we do
every media handle supposed to focus and spread the good news that Biafra is no longer a government in exile, that Biafra now is a nation, that the world should recognize that Biafra nation. Remember, once a nation is being declared from exile, it is no longer a government in exile. Every Lazar office automatically turned to embassy. This time that we had, this festival time, is a time to spread the news that Biafra is no longer a government in exile. Biafra now is a nation in Biafra land. So therefore, anybody still hanging on the platform of government in exile should exist from there. It is no longer government in exile because it has been declared. It is a nation, the United States of Biafra nation. We are here this evening to educate those of you who are ignorant about what you're supposed to do at this time. The distraction should stop. The confusion should end.
All right, welcome back. So how are we all doing? Yes, we are back again on a new video. We are going to spend time together. Yes, of course. This is a live stream and live broadcast. So please remember that we are still hearing from PM. You know, I got a comment. I forgot to mention this before. I received a comment from someone advising me, don't say that you receive a message from PM. Can you focus on your broadcast? Can you just imagine people? And it is true that your phone belongs to you, your keyboard belongs to you, but the comment section also belongs to us, both to you and me. So if you put a comment that doesn't mean anything, you may receive meaningless response. And if you want to advise me, can you advise me on something that where I need advice, not on everything? You advising me, don't say that PM sent you a message that is not going to help you. Did I tell you that I need help by telling you that? Please, if you're one of those people, please abstain from that. Don't challenge me on that, because this is me. All right. If I tell that I hear from PM, if you want to believe, you believe. If you don't want to believe, then up to you. But of course, I know that this is from Fallback Republic, or probably maybe CIC. I don't know who, Republic. Oh, now they said that the leader is Imam Madab. Not even, I don't know. Hi, please do me a favor and like the video, all right? This is a broadcast that we need your help. Make sure you give it a thumbs up so that the notification may be sent to other people to be aware that we are here tonight to go through, this man's write-up. Elias is in our news tonight, and we are going to go through Elias' madness. Elias is dragging COS and dragging Biafrans, claiming what he is not. And we are going to go through it step by step, not as an insider, but as an outsider. These are social media. You can get hold of it. It's not from. It's not a classified info. This is something that's on social media that all of us can lay hand upon, because I am not in cabinet. I am not. I don't have any access to what is going on in government. So CS actually made the post, and that is where I saw it, and I said, okay, let us put one or two together. Now the write-up before you is from Elias. Elias, who happened to be the lobby of BRGIE under PM Mazis Amonekpa, and Elias came to join. He joined simply because he googled, or he saw some issue about them. I don't know how he got himself here, but according to his own story, I don't believe that story. The story did not add up to me. That he saw a post from Biafran or from PM. He said, okay, who is this? He tried to research about people that is involved, and he went through PM profile, and from there he said, okay, let me reach out. Before he had a communication with the PM, and he made his intention that he wanted to work with the Biafran government, and that is how he was being employed by PM and others. So whether the story is real or not, I don't believe it. But I will leave that for next day because of PM. But this man, immediately after Biafran was redeclared, which he himself is aware the plans and strategy of PM to get it done, and everything was maybe he was briefed. I think PM briefed him and Dabiri. But no matter how it is, no matter what may be the knowledge that he have, or the knowledge that he had as of the time, we are going to, that is not to justify what he's saying now and his ordeal so far. Now, let us go through this write-up first. Elias is here saying that people thought that Ngozi Orabeze and her associates would not be held accountable. Sensitive actions will never be pre-announced. You will learn after they happen. If you mess around with me, with Yawana, with me, or BRGIE, you will be held accountable. I am not in the forgiveness business. If you play games with me or the Biafran government, spectacular Biafran government, a spectacular example will be made out of you. He made this post, as you can see here, June 2020, June what, 25, 2025. Let me, excuse me, because let me zoom it so that this thing will get out of my way so I can read properly. Now, he made this post on 3rd of, okay. Is this his time or what? Yeah, 3rd of June 2025 at 32 minutes 1. This is 1 p.m. That's going almost going to 2. According to maybe his own regional time, I don't know. But you understand what I'm talking about. This post was made 3rd of June 2025. Okay, that's a couple of weeks ago. Oh my goodness. If you mess around with Elias, he will hold you and get them. Threat, not only, he said, when he said Ngozi Oronebeze and her associates, it's not about Ngozi Oronebeze alone, it's about you and me, everybody Biafrans. Many of you have paid his salary. Many of you, because not everybody contributes. But if you know, you know. When PM was here, people do contribute massively, paying this guy $10,000 every week. Every week. When PM is not here, Ogenkere continued. Reason because Ogenkere, somebody who have criminal mind, no matter what you do, that person will maintain his criminal activities. Now, I realize the reason why Ogenkere is pushing people to fall back. Anybody that have opened his or mouth and tell you fall back, that person, both he or she, whoever the person may be, is a criminal. Anybody. And I will tell you why. Reason is because Ogenkere is the one that his name is in the registration of BRGIE. That is why he's doing everything he's doing with his swag. Meaning that Ogenkere is abusing the trust that Biafran, trusted on him. Just like now the USB registered, because Ogenkere threatened that anybody that used BRGIE, apart from him and him alone, he will take it to court. Today, we are hearing the court case that, he sue you to court, because that, according to him, in that so-called lawsuit, that COS and Biafran stole BRGIE property. He's saying that not because he cares about BRGIE, not because BRGIE is a government, not because BRGIE is me and you, no. In his own mind and his own belief, BRGIE belongs to Ogenkere. The money used in registering BRGIE is for public fund. The intention and everything is from public effort. Biafran government in exile, they shortened that to BRGIE. This man taking advantage that his name is a document. That is why he's suing everybody, doing what he's doing with impunity, betraying the trust of PM to put his name there. And this is a very, very critical issue because there's nobody as of this moment that I can beat my chest, apart from Mazamekano and PM, and tell you they will register this government for Biafrans, that in future they're not going to run with it and brag about it. But at the beginning, you'll be the one funding it. When you are funding it, this man have actually opened my eyes, because I was thinking that nobody with his or her own conscience will do what he is doing. The issue is that PM, out of trust, told him to register this, and you know, that kind of thing. He looked for this, the building, they rented it, and everything was maintained. This man kept quiet. He did not pick offense or 5 p.m. because he know the consequence, that everything will crash into pieces and he will be abandoned. He worked everything to seize all this effort, everything under BRGIE. This man is claiming that, hijacking that with the help of internal criminals like Eggman, Sonak Parawa. The one called, there's another man. What is the name of that? Somebody, they reached out to me when the whole thing started. So one of them reached out to me. I don't know the person. He refused to introduce himself, but he called me that he's going to give me number of that man. Those people that you are seeing the BRGIE today, they were promising me that they can give me the contact so I can talk to them, and so I will support them at the initial stage when I said I'm neutral. The man's name is Academic Highness. All of them contributed to what made Okere who he is today. Imam Madabo is another. You know, I mentioned why he's such a yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? That she is number one. If you want to talk about somebody that if you see him or her, you know there's a danger, is why he's such a number one. Number two person is Imam Madabo. Before you even get to Vam, because Vam is another. Vam will go immediately after Imam Madabo. Next person to follow is Eggman. Before we then get to Sonak Barawa. Sonak Barawa is also, you know, doing what he's doing to enrich himself only. That is gospel. Any of them running around today, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you're a child, whether you're a pregnant woman, you are a criminal. This man here is preaching to you what he will do to you if you dare challenge him from your sweat, from your knowledge. This is what Biafran unanimously agreed and worked for. It's not about he just joined out of maybe let's give a try. PM accepted. I started paying him $10,000. Asked Elias to bring his previous salary payroll, like receipt or whatever. Show Biafrans how much you were earning before you joined this movement. So he can go in, he can do anything. He can do anything to keep on receiving $10,000. Not 10,000 naira. 10,000, 1,000, 1,002 to 10 a month. That's what, for just going to Washington to have a handshake. What has he done? Mention what this man have done. Nothing. COS in USB that was just declared few months ago have done more good things than this man. I'm not telling you, CS have done in terms of creating awareness and recognition, taking move, knocking at important office for recognition. COS under USB have done more powerful stuff than this. Do you know why CS is insisting that USB own BRGIE? It's not about dragging office, dragging materials or website with them anymore. No. But this is the original plan of PM. PM did not open this or register it for Genkere to ride on with it and run with it or try to deceive anybody. That is not the plan. The plan is this belongs to Biafran. You are Biafran. Do this for us. As he himself is doing for us in Finland. Imagine if Ogegere earned the trust like PM have it from Biafrans. Imagine if Ogegere earned the trust like Mazam Gano, have earned the trust from Biafrans. Biafran gave them trust and love. They work for it. It's not about my name is a document. Anybody can register whatever they want, but how market? Ogegere is wearing his suit today. Just because he keep on telling that PM called me. Nobody is calling this man. Nobody call you. For you to stand on this idea that your name is a document, you have actually started, that's a number one proof that you are not for anything freedom or anything, anything Biafra. You are just there deceiving Biafrans, again and they call again, to deceive people. Now, Elias made this post, right? And this Elias dragging CS for no reason. Now, let us go through what CS said about the so-called write-up of Elias. CS said, "You, Elias Grasoles, not only threatened the DPM of the United States of Biafra, you made false statements about trying to broken the peace with me and someone else, which never happened." Okay, I think trying to broker the peace or try to bring the peace, broker the peace with me and someone else, which never happened. Because why I'm trying to read it again, because I think I know a little bit about the story. Elias claimed that he tried to bring peace together with Ogekere and CS, that CS refused to attend, which is a lie. CS, at that early stage, COS debunked it. She said that thing did not happen. And okay, this man stopped responding because where he was trying to separate himself to show Biafran, I tried to bring peace. He did not bring any peace. I did not see anything like that. And if you say that it happened in secret, bring evidence. And your actions have actually proved that you don't even care about it. You don't want anything peace because okay, I have assured you, my name is here. I am, according to the law in America and any nation, who is the owner of the company? Do you understand? Because the relationship is like a company or an organization, but he's the one that holds the signature. I remember when the lawyers and Elias and the Dabiri, people questioned them, why are you following this? They said that they have a contract under BRGIE and Ogekere is signatory to that, meaning they are working for Ogekere. Now, Ogekere, can you pay your workers? Ogekere will now run to you and tell you Biafran, so support your freedom. But the registration of the freedom, you claim that you are the owner. That is why you have the temerity, they have the audacity to start seizing everything, website that belong to the people. She said again, that yes, you not only displayed a high level of unprofessionalism by delving into government matters outside your scope of practice, but you have an agenda to stop my work duly assigned to me by PM. Exactly, because Ogekere have assured him, whatever they do, BRGIE belong to me. That BRGIE belong to, and he started feeling this ego during the time of convention. You remember when he said, "What am I going to say?" He told Mike that the Biafran on 2nd of December. It's not easy. Biafran contributing this money, this guy company, because as long as I am now, knowing what I know now, because even while he's such an Eggman, they are not touching that area, something they knew from get-go, but they choose because had they supported USB government, Ogekere SSS would have been curtailed very, very simple. He wouldn't have. He don't need to have all these things that he think that he don't have the muscles and the growth wouldn't have been like this. That's why I said every contributor, anybody telling that fallback is the best way, they are the reason why Ogekere is behaving abnormal like he's behaving now. Do you know that now even the so-called CRC, they are now somehow scared of Ogekere suing them. That's why even to take decision. In website, they only common website. Ogekere told them, look, if you change Pekim here, he gave them 24 hours to keep the account the way it is so that he will be receiving the money the way he was receiving it. Anybody pay him? You know, no matter I don't tell people. You know, no matter I will tell you, I can't tell you where you will put your money or where you don't put. I'm telling you now, don't give Ogekere that money. Don't. Ogekere don't deserve it. And he's taking advantage of your gullibility and your stupidity. If you want to know, you know, if you want to examine yourself to know how stupid and useless you can be, the best way to do that is when you donate money to them. Somebody called you foolish person and you smile and nothing happened. Then you came out and begin to add stupid as well. That you have proven that you are stupid, though. That's what it is. This man cannot outsmart you, Biafrans. It's time for you to stand on the side. Use your tongue and cut your teeth. That is as good as contributing money to Ifina. But the problem with this fallback and the CRC Republican is that they couldn't, because they don't have their hands are not pure. They are struggling to put this issue the way Biafrans will understand it. They are trying to tell you he's dragging position. He holds this position. The problem is this man being that his signature to the registration. That's the problem. Now I know why CS is kind of trying to hesitate in suing this woman, this man. She don't rush to do that, because if you sue him, he will tell you that he's the owner of the company. His signature, his name is there. But the good thing now, that's why CS went on and registered USB. Instead of them to accept, and instead of Biafran to know this thing, because CS don't have time to lecture everybody everything. Because many people don't know this. Some say, why is she registering her own? Why is she registering her own? The reason is because the one that Biafran trusted on this Ogugu, he is now seizing it and with Biafran, see your enemy, it is your enemy, this is your enemy, and he's doing that sucking and making you for fun. Now, Elias, I don't consider him as a white man. I'm being honest. He look like, to me, the way I see Chinese is the way I see him. From day one, I don't take him serious. I'm not saying about his profession. I don't know about his profession. But when I look at him, the way I see Asian people, he's an Asian. He's from Asia. So anything, it doesn't matter how long you live in Europe, I don't give a damn. And your action and your response have proven that you are not. Elias is just pure Asian Agbo. Upon Amri and the kitchen, one chance, wale. In Lagos. This is what, because of all born Agbo, real Agbo person. There's nothing like you in a love again. I love you. Don't think I love you. We give the man a chance in a bus. Public vehicle. That's what this man is. No one don't generally suit to carry low here 24/7. Oh, you look like they can get your lady chain like that. Can move here stoppers. Go to the here, go by on the street. Because this is just he don't look responsible. Honestly, look at his action. You say let's continue because I have to finish this. Let's go. He said that he tried to stop him from working the job that PM duly assigned to her. That was why you sued USB and myself to court with Dabiri and Isaiah Anyog, aka Ogekere, etc. You were fully aware that he fraudulently charged the BRGIE registration document without authorization of the. Okay, he changed it. He changed it without authorization of. Okay, but I don't know this. Excuse me. He said that was why you sued USB and myself to court with Dabiri. That's the lawyer. And Isaiah, which is Ogekere, etc. etc. could be others in the beneficiaries, like Sodak who lives in Kevadi, was able to dictate the call that PM called why the message or call. Just this is how criminal, the level of criminality in this camp. This guy, Kenana call them gangster. These are not gangster. Gangster is a kind of very nice, polite word. These guys are more than gangster. These are mafians. These are mafias. Mafias because they are not only doing Agboro work alone, like gangster. They can tie people for what to achieve what they want to achieve. They don't care about life. Because Sonia Barawa, for example, Sonia Barawa lives in Kevadi. Then they claim that PM called YE searcher. PM called YE searcher. And YE searcher was a kind of delaying to deliver. It was kind of trying to comport herself based on the feedback she would receive, pretending that PM called her. As she was, Sonia Barawa was busy. Guys, deliver the message. Guys, deliver the message. The PM called you. Guys, deliver the message. In Cape Verde, a man who couldn't even be in Finland for convention, but was able to know when PM sent message and when PM called otherwise. If that call is a kind of secret and something that is, something that has to do with PM and why would Sonia Barawa know when PM called? That's to tell you that these gangsters, these mafias, they are the one cooked up that that so-called call. Why is such a who have been she's destined to destroy, accept that contract, claim that she received a call. Where is she today? Where is she today? And she's just, her own is to on her, check her phone, see who is doing fine, go there and pollute, plant and destroy, gather people, deceive people, delay. That's what she's doing. Nothing good come from her. Nothing good. Just like Anus. Now, he said, you were fully aware that he fraudulently changed the BRGIE registration document without authorization of the PM and myself to make himself president of BRGIE in Ania for them to sue CS. These and other deceptive plus of you and your agents have made you not fit to work with Biafrans and the USB. I wish you luck in your career. I don't wish you good luck. CS is wishing you. I don't. You are a very, very bad man. Very, very bad man. If open to one who's already, like I said, there's nothing white in this guy. Nothing white. You keep on lying and lying and lying, deceiving people, pretending to be who you are not. Isaiah Yogo devoted his time for this destruction. That's why he could ask you this question.
How many times have Fulani herdsmen come on social media and be talking about their account, who manage it and who does? How many times have they come?
Coming from a man like CS have likely said, I don't even know what this is my first time of hearing that he's fraudulently changed the registration document of BRGIE by making himself the president of BRGIE. Makagua na BRGIE means your government, you are not. Your own is to contribute charity organization, and once you are contributing, he's growing ways by destroying and distracting everybody. This is why he fought with everything in him by buying, people that are very cheap, like Eggman. A man that you can promise 3 crates of egg, he will abandon everything he's doing and grab a 3 crate of egg, looking for whom to smash the egg on his forehead. Only egg is enough. Okay, they don't know what the man loves. That's why you keep on paying him $1,000. If you don't need to pay him $1,000, all you needed is just few crates of agric egg, dash it to him, he will be jumping up and down, around you. He don't joke with the fresh egg because he want to lay course, and that's why even each time he don't see anybody to lay course on, he will actually lay the course on himself, that he can bet his 10 fingers and 10 toes by line. He will tell you that. Okay, crazy, telling you how many times have you seen Fulani herdsmen? Imagine comparing people with a terrorist. Fulani herdsmen have asked for accountability on social media. Then why don't you? We know the source of your fund as in BRGIE. So why don't you tell us the source of Fulani fund, so that we know that you are? Because you don't just throw that such question. Do you know the source of fund? Have you seen them organizing fundraising? So why do you expect people to? Why do you expect them to start asking how much money they pay them and all that? So a lot of things is going on, and you see those in the master people call them highway. Okay, we thank you, thank you, okay, thank you. Now, people that don't even know their left or right. If CS have not done any other thing to register USB, which I don't know who is also secret to that one, but as long as she's following the instruction of PM, keeping the door for PM, holding the mantle for PM, maintaining and protecting the mandate for PM, I am fully in support of that. And that is where you should throw your weight. She's doing it not for her family, not for her business, not for herself, not for her children, but for every Biafran. Okay, Nkere is dealing with you without you knowing. Imagine telling people to come and contribute money. Once you contribute, and when you question, when you think, you feel that you are part and parcel of it. When you want to use any of the material, this guy will sue you, and he will win you because he's the president. You get the point now. That's why you could see DOS, immigrant in Biafran government. They are followed, obedient. DOS. Immediately PM was taken. They crossed the border. They find themselves in a BRGIE, courtesy of Erufai of only BRGIE, which is this man, or Buhari, who opened border from people from Fulani in West Africa to begin to penetrate Nigeria in the name of the belong to ECOWAS. That's what he's doing. So immediately PM was taking, this man open border for DOS to flood in to protect him and his company. That his name. Also, Genkere, can you swear with your life that the money that you used in registering that BRGIE is your money? Can you swear? Do you know the insult and the war PM went through in the hands of Emeka Livingstone when PM showed sample of that building? They said it's a fraud. It's a fraud. They attacked PM like never before. Okay, Nkere, you were muted as a CEO, as a president. Did you fight? No, you kept quiet. No one. Even now they grown to that all. Not all of them, but some of them. Isi mada de ikadaka. Isi mada ikadaka de punajina. But Allah and Jupiter and everything. Now you are no, because now I know why you are suing everybody. So some of you may be wondering, where are you getting this? Did he say this? Did he say that? Like I've told you, we are going to listen to that audio. But before then, let me remind you, how Elias flip-flop. Before the declaration, after the declaration, and what he's doing now. You cannot compare everything. Corona line in I get to go na pass na para one okay. Ibo I don't know what is the worst thing, like what is the highest stupidity in this whole life apart from eating pataka? What again? That you are living more than that, because worry, you are not sleeping. It simply means that your brain is somewhere else, and the man it can't get to you very soon. It is far better that you keep your mouth shut and run away with your money than giving them money, because you are not only you are promoting evil. Do you understand? To him, because this is what he knows how to do best. A man that have how many charges, criminal charges, according to why he's such an Eggman, they say 77 charges. I don't believe them, but I'm just saying it for saying sake, because before they said it, it had been rumored that this guy is an ex-convict. If ex-convict could mean anything, but when you have 1, 2, 3 to 70 something, that is madness. That is madness. Now, some of you may say, but PM have not said anything. Wait for PM until PM come. Then you understand. But putting money there for him to sue people is example of criminality. That he's doing that, believing that he have access and the right, and the only thing that give him that right is this issue of registration, which I'm not here to tell you how the whole thing be because I'm not an insider. CS actually revealed that he fraudulently changed that document and put himself as president, which of course me and you know. If PM is here, the man cannot put himself as president. It's not possible. But I don't know if he's the only one that is secret to that or any other thing attached to that. Oye Nzuzu, Oye Iberibe is another stupid name. No, I'm talking about the one that is more in another level. Like, and the wave. Some people may sabotage, but when you add it a flave is somebody like you don't count them when you're counting living things. You don't count them when you're counting people. That's a flave. People so a flave is another level. Is another level of sabotage. So saboteurs can be anyone can sabotage directly or indirectly. But when you see this one, a flave, those ones that if somebody comes to your family and and the person is at home, it's being considered that nobody was around. Do you understand? That's the level of stupidity that we are talking about. So anybody that are in the Newugi with that killing our fortress in the Ogekere, you are very, very senseless. The same thing applicable to I don't know who and their group, Imam Dabo and Co. Because in their own group, they are learning from Ogekere. They are trying to replicate what Ogekere is doing because they have seen how much Ogekere is making by that singular act of him being one of the signatory or the sole signatory to the BRGIE. So that alone opened doors for criminality, and those that are feeding from his criminality, some of them are trying to have their own way of hijacking and taking away money. If you give them space, they will suck you like never before. 72 pages of crimes committed by Ogenkere. That is from Nelson Mark. And like I told you, I heard 70 something, but I don't quite get 70 something what. If it is 77 pages, 72 pages, that's novel. That's novel. The textbook. Or for a committee. That means in every hour, this man is committing a crime. Imagine that. If you check his crime record 2024 to 2025, we gonna do 80 pages again. Because okay, did these pages and a while now before regulation. His recent ordeals is not included. So if you add it, we are talking about 200 something pages. That's to tell you the person. Who is not up pure as well, said that ex-convict cannot be prime minister. But he's ex-convict and you promote him, you have been supporting him because of envy that CS couldn't give you the amount of money you want to get from him. To stop this madness of Ogenkere is to stop donating money to him. Let him hold that document and go with it. Let us see how it will be. But USB and PM, they know how what he has done. I believe they know how to follow him up on that. Because nothing goes for nothing. Nothing goes for nothing. Now, I promised to show you this man's. Okay, I think I made a mistake. Hold on. I think I made a mistake. Let us listen to him. Let us finish.
Ability of this and this and that.
Pay attention. Accountability of this and this and this and that. What happened?
Fulani herdsmen come on social media and be talking about their account, who manage it and who does. How many times have they come with this accountability of this and this and that? Biafrans, wake up. Not everything we do.
Kai report, I hope you have evidence to back up your claim when the lawsuit will begin. I hope you have I hope you still you will be alive to sue an innocent people. I hope you will be alive to go to court and sue people, because you are God now. You are God, isn't it? people can be funny. You don't threaten people by lawsuit and lawsuit and lawsuit. You are very stupid. Okay, you are very, very stupid. Let me show you the evidence. Somebody said, okay, he repeated it 2 times. Sky CS. At least you put your name first, your real name, to sue me. I am interested to know the full name of Ogenkere. Where did he derive the name Ogenkere from? Since his name is Azanya Yob. How many father does he? How many men fathered him? Because I don't know Azanya Yob, meaning that his name is Azanya. Ayob is a son name. Then Oge Chukunkere, his name is Oge, and his father is Nkere. So how many men fathered him? Can you answer that before you go to your law court? Exactly, he is gone and gone forever. I think just a joke. The person is joking. No, he's not joking. Sky is a BRGIE. Sky is BRGIE. Sky is BRGIE. He's not joking. He's not joking. I know he's a BRGIE person. He's trying to defend them. When somebody say, I hope you have evidence, the person is trying to remind you to don't say this. Okay? Kind report, if you have evidence, why are you afraid of lawsuit? If you go in a woman, no, the joke. He's not joking. He's here to defend Ogenkere. But the thing is that Sky, whatever you call yourself, did I sound like somebody who is afraid of your lawsuit? At least you sue somebody, you sue me with evidence of what I said, isn't it? That the write-up here is, you can see it now. But I got like you sue first. By this month and next month, then you will be regretting why you made the first lawsuit. I'm just being honest with you. It's not an intel, but from now, you see, today is last day of the month. To some of us, some people now already in July. But I'm talking about from this July to end of July. All of you clapping for Ogenkere for making that lawsuit will be regretting why he made the move. And Elias will end up using, bringing some of his salary if you care much about Ogenkere. Okay? So don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. I am not afraid of what your lawsuit. Do you know how many people that they have sued? You think they will just fold hand and be watching you? People like you will not even help Ogenkere when the time comes. Biafran was sounding like you 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, even 1 week ago. Biafran was like you. Oh, God, Fulani is panicking because of the lawsuit. Where's Biafran now? You yourself will change. You end up changing your account name because Ogenkere will cry and look for you. Nobody will be there. Then remember that's what is called counter sue. But if you sue somebody, the person can also sue you back with evidence, because printing somebody's picture and showing it on social media, threatening people's life. Do you know what you think it is? Just that one is just made up because Nagireme. He went on somebody's website, print the picture, advocating for people to attack them. Know your enemy. What does that mean? I'm just giving you one. The evidence is on social media. Just one. And remember, everybody that pays attention to what is going on know who is working with people that are holding your freedom. If you know, you know. If you that is talking, if you are not afraid, why don't you put your picture put your video, people will see you. So between me and you, who is actually afraid? Who is afraid? Between me and you, who is afraid? Nah, clearly. That's what they told you. Go to for service. Oh, you go run away because of a lawsuit. You go came up and told you, I am in Spain. Bring your lawsuit here. You don't go and sue me in the US. Have you? Why don't you go to Spain and sue him? So you bring that offense that he committed. What did he do wrong to you? Did he sleep with your wife? Okay, because in your mind now you think that Binta Yaku is the one in the chief judge somewhere in US, criminals. That's why I said, if you want to pursue me, get ready to follow. And when you are falling, you'll be falling inside the pit. That's just the fact, because I did not come after. So he's saying that I'm not COS. COS, you sue COS, and she just want to follow you guys, no problem. Which some people don't like it. That's just a fact, because she want to be much accommodative. She just give chance. You imagine why Isocha called 80% of Biafrans that have what CS have, that's the position of CS, will not take insult from why Isocha to this level. I'm being honest. 80% of Biafrans that has what CS has, like in terms of wealth, had level in life, where she's operating, life experience as a leader, will not take this insult from why is such a loan, let alone in Giru, the tomboy, or the UDSVP, people that are visible, that are somehow in first world country, a country that no rule of law. Calling her name on social media without her mentioning your name, she will come and tell you individual. She will come and tell you individual. Also, if she eventually sue you now, sue all those gangsters, all those mafias, what would be your reason? You will tell them that there's somebody called Kai Report that is mentioning my name. You did not go to Kai Report? You are going to CS? Okay. Did the Kai Report tell you that he's working for CS? No. Did CS actually reply to you? What did she do to you wrong? Mention one thing. Why is it that we come out every day? The chief terrorists. Oh, we've been in France. All very open to Sukecheya with a lot of evidence, not one, not two, not three. Even me can dig out few things that she said, contradicting herself, that can tie her down. CS did not sue her. She just ignored her. People like you that know your criminality from day one and choose to answer Sky CS. Because that's why, if you know, why don't you put your name? Maybe Ogwejofo, maybe Kechi, maybe Chiamaka, maybe Peter. But you choose to start, who is this Sky? What is between Sky and CS? Which of them is your surname? Not even a channel name like my own. No, you don't broadcast, do you? But you come here, you want to tell you why are you afraid? Somebody you are committing from your mother's womb. That's where you hide committing. And they're here telling me, oh, you're afraid. Afraid of what? Then this is you can answer it. I like what you good. Be believe. Now let's go to Elias, how Elias started flip-flopping. This is Elias' comments. He said, a written transitional government led by President Gabriel Bahadura, I don't know if I pronounce it well, recognizes United States of Biafra, not the BRGIE, until they get to put a call to him and remind him, look, BRGIE is my name. I did not let go. I did not support the BRGIE to move to USB. I hold it down here. Elias look at CS and look at the Biafrans and say, okay, by law, we have contract with the BRGIE. Let us follow BRGIE. That's what happened. And we follow BRGIE. Ogenkele plays a call again to Success, who is somehow have linked to Biafran Liberation Army. According to Eggman, Ogenkele, as of the time of Biafran redeclaration, don't have access to men on ground. That's the Biafran Liberation Army. Him, Eggman, send success number, because success often come on space. That's how they send number, I believe. Then Eggman is the one that gave Ogenkere success number that made Ogenkere to be able to reach to men on ground, the Biafran Liberation Army, and begin to, because before this exchange of number, the Biafran Liberation Army, they were watching how Biafran was declared. They followed everything and they were happy. That is why Prince Swell, the leader of Biafran National League, BNL, those that are in charge of Bakassi Peninsula, said that during that time that he received money from CS to take care of his men, 5 million at that early stage. At that early stage, so meaning that some fund could have been dispatched to, meaning that they have, maybe CS have sent money to many camps. You know what I mean by that? Nobody knows this until this man said to record himself and reveal the secret. But Ogenkere now, you through success, place a call and make one or two contacts, and the mindset of these people begin to change to favor Ogenkere. Okay, somebody say 4 million, fine. Without 1 million or whatever, the CS says something, fine. Now, after that call, the same way he called those in the media, because if you can remember that early stage, Vision 555 was with USB. In fact, if you check the new cabinet member, media and everything, Vision 555 name was mentioned. Who again? I think Biafra Unite somehow was mentioned. I think they all declined because of secret call, Gaba call. This is what Van can offer you. When I said after why he's such a Imam Madabo, then this is the reason why I'm telling you, because for him to be the one where the contact started, he began to give Ogenkere number to success. Why? Because Ogenkere have briefed him. That could be the reason why he started receiving $1,000. Because some of you say he received $1,000. It's not about $1,000 alone. He said he have received, meaning the thing it was maybe monthly or weekly. It could be weekly after 40 days. They send his own quote. You understand? So you never know, because he said, he did not say, I have the receipt of that $1,000. He said, all the receipts you sent to me, meaning that, okay, God is not sending money one time to him. It happens severally, like it's not one, it's not two, it's not. He said he have it. Like I said yesterday, he understands that those money is not something that he can be proud of. That's why he said to keep the receipt in case of any leakage. Are you following what I'm saying, right? Now, this Elias acknowledged that Biafran had been redeclared and is United States of Biafra. Remember, he do talk with PM. PM must have briefed them the plans of the government and where they are heading. Then what has changed? Let's continue. This is Elias again with another screenshot. When this is a picture in that convention, he said, with the BRGIE Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, 5 years here. This is 30th of November. 30th of November. Biafran was declared when? 29th of November, 2024. A day after redeclaration, this man made a tweet with the BRGIE Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. So Elias Naga court. When you get to court, you explain to court, since she stole BRGIE property, who did you call her here and what is his name? Sky CS. In what I got to court, I'm not getting a photo now. At the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, congratulations on this momentum occasion. Momentous occasion. So now let us go to another screenshot. Here we have another one. I think this one is worth sharing. Okay, it's still the same thing, but I think this one has some reaction on that. I have a reaction on that, and who made the reaction? United States of Biafra. Okay, when he tweeted this one, United States of Biafra government and Eritrean governments sign of treaty officially at the Regulation Convention 1st December 2024. This man tweeted it, okay, with a COS having a handshake or exchange of documents. Makandena gonna declared Biafra. This document signed here was signed under USB, not BRGIE. And if you are in BRGIE now, you're going to BRGIE now, clapping hand for BRGIE. You clap hand when this thing was done. Then what has changed? Did you receive call from Oginkere or not? Your conscience will judge you. Now here again we have this one. Let me know. Not from him. Okay, this is what the one we have gone through. I think there's a couple of right up here. I think which of them? Okay, I think this is another COS response to this man. Okay, COS said here, you cannot claim to respect Biafran people, their cause, Biafran PM, Simon Ekpa, and disrespect the structure and those he appointed in authority. You cannot be part of the new nation declaration, sign the declaration document, support and affirm the new nation, then turn around to post on your Twitter handle that the new nation is a parallel government, because the Nigerian government, which is true. I got a call to I want to have lawyers cannot relate. Is it lawyers that are not going to relate? This man, your Twitter will be the powerful exposition. And you cannot deny this. The video evidence, everything is there. Sky, whatever will not come here, will not save you. Or hire us, or donate $20 buy on they don't donate at all. Or donate $20 in our conscience, I don't quite okay, because this is what they know how to do best. Vam, the Eggman can never donate €1 after telling Ogekere, right on, because Ogekere. I don't know who said it. No, easy Coco. No easy Coco. He don't make use of his head. That everything that he read or talk in public is written by Sonak Barawa, handed over to him. Go out there and read as APN. Sonak Barawa is fine. Sonak Barawa, to him, in his mind, he's the president, he's the owner of BRGIE. Okay, get on is just like physical being moving around, but wearing the knowledge of Sonak Barawa to deceive Biafrans. You cannot be part of the new nation declaration, sign the declaration document, support and affirm the new nation, then turn around to post on your Twitter handle that the new nation is a parallel government, because Nigerian government obviously use you and some ex-BRGIE cabinet members to plot and disrupt our new sovereign nation, our new sovereign state, knowingly or unknowingly. That is it. That is hypocrisy. That is hypocrisy. No true friend of Biafran will carry out such sabotage. The United States of Biafran BRGIE de facto government that was declared in Finland on November 29, 2024, collapse everything in continuum of our freedom into the United States of Biafra, which is gospel truth. The government will not accommodate any destruction from any individual or quarter. Our people are acquired daily by Nigerian state using reintegrated terrorists in their army, reintegrated terrorists in their army and police. That is from COS. Okay, we tell you, fight. Fight. Nobody talk about fundraising than him. Every now and then, support. Who wouldn't tell you to support? If I am the CEO, finance minister, treasurer, auditor, name it. This is just like family this thing. Okay, Sonak Barawa is just like a Otigbo of the company, deceiving people. Ndo they call their na they not create their own because I will see now you go chop. Okay, can they say I will see now no go chop? That's why they say okay, that your eye go stop. Do you understand? That your eye go stop. Everything you can see. I'm not telling you what you cannot go and verify. CS. Imagine you can't imagine enu flower. And now what? Malina as a sky. I'm on baby sky can go on sky and then body is done. Sky bottle is done. The mother and I as a bakwagi. Now, before we bring another thing, let us go to the just watch the video. Enjoy it. Just pay attention. Enjoy it. Okay. Please like the video in case you have not. Hit the like button. Now, let us hear from why flat forehead. Flat forehead. Oh yeah. Let's hear from you.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
You speak now, roll on your line and roll on. I hear where you didn't make it. I am going to get them. I am going to go to. I am my Rose Simon.
Ode mwaya bo mwaya na hame por fana kweli. Aya mara go yo ginkere mo kai na mo ngosi no ima posam ima ko de Simon do. Ima Simon. Those women so, I don't know if they have family or not. No, even if you don't have a good friend, don't you have family? Everybody will be super important. It doesn't mean that your family don't have internet and they don't have internet access on their phone. Are they still living in Uberize? Are they still living in Uberize? What is wrong with these people? Even if you don't have brothers, don't you have, because your voice, at your age, you should have a matured, at least a teenager that can advise, since he will go bring a go buy bowling on the street. We don't have we don't know who Ogingere is, we don't know who Ngozi is. Now who do you know? We know Simon. Obedient to Queen. Ima Simon.
I hear where you didn't make it. Jesus.
Amen. Hello? 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 Maybe I want you on the phone. Pick it. I didn't on it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello, Timena.
Adam.
Okay. Ajụjụ Biafran sị na ajọwo TRC ahụla na Ogekere is not for Biafra. Why ha ji na-eme meeting with Ogekere na-achọ ime peace?
Did you get the question? Let me on my camera again. Excuse me. Let me take this down. Did you understand the question? This man of July here. CRC. I did not even say much about that CRC. Maybe I will touch it a bit, but let's continue. CRC. Nafa Manana Ogengere. Are they made the right thing? Why are they having meeting with him after knowing that this man is a fraud? Why going back to him to have meeting? Reason is this simple, some of us, it's not an insult, some of us are not reasonable. That's just the fact. Some of us are not reasonable. You should know the answer. The reason is because Ogekere claimed that he's the owner of the company. And these guys, they know, because they supported him to claim the ownership of BRGIE. Imam Madabanko, they supported him. They know from day one. That's why they are now revealing to Biafrans. Remember, he is the one in this, that signatory to this is people that he had a meeting with them before making decision to go and change the document and put himself as president and whatever. If that can happen actually. But I want you to understand that Imam Madabo and Eggman and Akwara Wasani, all those people ranting and jumping up and down, and He cannot be here and be there and be there and be there. You allowed him to grow that wing. He now have that wing, and that wing is that's why he can fly anywhere. You know, that's why they are now telling you, trying to make peace, because they know without him, you go nowhere, or you can register your own. They may, of course, they are shameless. Maybe they will go and register their own, forgetting that they criticize US and USB for registering the CIA say, okay, he registered the tower. He registered tower. Now you are Ogenkere should be set the same day way. CIA is not aware that Ogenkere is doing what he's doing in his own company. Because to him, that's a company to him. He believe, I did if all the you share this. You cannot just bring something that belongs to the people, to the community, and give it to somebody that is well known, really in the other. You don't do that. That cannot even pick order, no can look order man pick order and I can because of that other way that says toya no kona open there no worry because others don't say no. So giving Ogenkere access to register and everything is just like other is total. If you're an Igbo person, you understand better. If you're not Igbo, I'm sorry. Now, Sia and many people like them, like him, they don't understand. They keep on questioning CS. Oh, this woman is a Hamaritua. What do we call her? Halimatua Abubakar. You know, in Abamad Halimatua. Okwa Ada Adokuk. Nabamad Halimatua. Aisha, one of the BRGIE. Nabamad Halimatua. Okay, yeah, mother, grandma. Suppose you're not cautioning them, mother, I say, no, calm down. No. But now you're gonna initiate the lies. If it's naked, now is getting clearer. You cannot see the reason because some people actually believe that she don't want to work with anybody. That's why she want to be on her own. She want to. He caught her again, amen. Ogenkere, she understands what Ogenkere is doing, and she know that without doing that, Ogenkere will claim everything. This is what you get when you give something that belongs to honorable people to people that are dishonorable. You don't give it to them. They will run with it and paint it bad. You don't do that. Now let's continue.
Ada, hello? Ajụjụ ndị Biafra sị na-ajụ ndị CRC ahụla na Ogenkere is not for Biafra, it's not working for Biafra. Why ha ji na-eme meeting with Ogenkere na-achọ ime peace?
Okay, answer ngi anwo ne nwata debele. Oh no, nwere ife mma aza n'imi ya. Wọrọ m CRC member and wọrọ m ex cabinet member. Now, ọkwano mmadụ ka ya na-eme ka ihe. Nke izizi emego ejecha Finland na to hit ka o si wee hit. Anyị ka nọ n'ụkpọkwụrụ ya. Biafran apụtabeghị ya. So ha na-atry ime na peace ya dị. For sake of ọbata obi. Okwe ọtago. For sake of ọbata obi.
Sorry about that. For the first time, why is Soja Idika Masajus? Because the everything is because she's not aware. Maybe that Vam the Eggman, maybe have briefed her that this Ogenkere that you guys want us to chase away. He is the president, you cannot, if you drag this website, he will get you lawsuit with because he gave them 24 hours to reverse that nonsense they put in the website. Very good. 24 hours to reverse it all. That then God before and you will hear from us. That God will bless the day Elias and the Dabre was born. So now Barawa. Nke ta sị amalụ nsị dị ya n'isi ịla ya amalụ ka a ga-esi lacha nsị dị ya n'isi. Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. All of you. We see your atrocities is very, very fresh in our mind though. Very, very fresh. Now listen.
And they made everything upon all the sufferness and the humiliation, insult.
Why?
This man called Ogenkerenefa. The betrayal is too much. And
so what had you now to peace? That is the problem. You don't make peace with the Sabo. Don't make peace with Sabo. Why is he written now to make peace with the Ogenkere?
Now, if you are more that I'm more likely to hear me because all I have made that number on a bremufa. Ezekunini, all I have to that I was bido. All come more to Oji Jacka Rapton. Now, Biafra Jacka for everything. Any disease call a mother. Any action I want to taken. Now, Biafrans are forget. No, what's it do Biafrans Jacka? What's it do say I seen it? Jacka for taking the decision. Not Biafrans. Okay, what I go? So, yeah, blame I try remana peace. We don't try come on edge on three Robert Obia Pata. Mother happen go on aka. Uneke wagon to 2. In a choke wagon to 3. So Hannah manage. Come out that in everything we are doing, man, still no way. Manaketa first come here, there is none make again.
Okay.
And if educate this account, EBOG account, only know that so watch account or told before.
Oh, you know, and it's true. I saw that post. Oh, you know that truly. 24 hours to return it back. In our no hijack here. All hijack everything to know we must not engage him, no. Come on, OGT document. And all I believe that I'm still waiting to watch or see any post from those guys that have been yapping nonsense. Oh, he did this, he did that. Maybe this thing they will come to the realization that look, we thought we have access, but we don't have any. It's not getting clear. It's not making more sense to them. They're going to digest it very, very, very well. Very, very, very well. Anyway, why is Soja claiming that we don't want to divide it, not divide the good too? She is the one of the people, in fact, she is the instigator from day one. Apart from remember the album, and those that sanctioned push Ogekere to do what Ogekere has done, but this woman have contributed in so many negative way to what is going on now. There's no way you can. There's no way you no matter how you look at it. Our mommy said, "I can't wait buy Ada. Is she an accountant?" I don't know what is accountant, let alone being an accountant. I will come. I don't know those things, so she don't know anything at all. She don't know anything about it. Her own is to destroy. She don't mean anything good from day one. She stand on her nonsensical action because everything she choose to do is to go out there and attack, destroy, attack, destroy. That is it. That is it. So people like her have done this in the past. Attacking people, believing that you are getting it right, exposing yourself, believing that you are getting it right. Now, this is somebody.
I regretted. If condescend the law. At the end of the day, can you come with in return of blackmail? So blackmail,
what is her name? Acharugo. Always Ekberima this, Ekberima that, Ekberima. She said all manner of nonsensical things, thinking that she's hurting PM. Today she's not confessing. No, but na if you are market and I can't imesaga. So that is it. Anyway, my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast. I just want us to go through those things sharply, okay? And so I have to thank all of you that joined me this hour. I have to thank all of you. This is not gonna. We have spent 1 hour 30 something minutes. So let me call it off, because we have the link here and nobody. Excuse me. And we have the link posted here. Nobody joined, so meaning that all of us are tired. So I'm going to end it here in a few minutes from now.
Condescend the law. At the end of the day, can you come with I regretted. If you say I'm going to I can't make condescend the law. At the end of the day, can you come with in return of blackmail? So blackmail,
So Madam Origin is here with us. Let us hear from her. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Kai reports. You can't be there all by yourself. Sorry, I was so busy. I didn't even see the link when it was sent.
I see.
Wow, this is Biafrans. I greet everybody. I greet you, Mr. Kai. Please,
you're welcome.
Don't give up. This is very important that we come out and continue to be watchers for the sake of humanity, for the sake of our children, our children's children, for the sake of who we were. I keep stressing on that because what behooved us, when I look at these people, I feel so sorry for them. I feel bad for them, because when you become something else, when you become a deviant, when you become a shadow of who you are, and some of them don't even know that was supposed to be a sort of pedigree or respect. I don't think they ever know what respect is, because they were born and raised in an environment where respect is disrespected. If you bring yourself to where you are respected, you are trodden to the ground, nobody respects you. So it's as bad as it is, I still have a little tinge of sorry for them, though I'm not sorry for them. And also for the sake of these 50 million people that said they cannot. In fact, I encourage everybody, please, as much as you call that contraption zoo, which I feel animals are insulted by that, you don't disrespect animals by calling a place where elders eat up their own, where they leave nothing for their young ones, where they don't have respect for themselves, where elders dance naked in public and they don't care, where impunity is order of the day, where it's like jungle even have respect, because at least in jungle they have some boundaries. This place does not have boundary. They don't have boundary for atrocity and iniquity and impunity. And this young man that oh my God, you know, one of the things that make me I'm so happy is that this thing, part of it is happening in the United States. And I am so also happy. One of the miracles we have is that I don't know how God did it, how God planted Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to be a part of that cabinet, where she has some leverage to stop some nonsense going on. We have so many miracles we should be thankful to God for. We have so much to thank God for, irrespective of the fact that all these things are going on. I think Dorisalos or Gerisalos and his friend, they thought that they were dealing with the Biafrans at home and the ones in, I don't know, please, I haven't lived in the Europe, so I don't know how Europe, our people in Europe, I don't know how they think. I don't know if they are, I don't know, I don't want to go there. So the bottom line is that they misstepped. Two things are going on now here. This is my understanding. Two things. Is either that the Imam Madabu and co, it looked like they did not know that that man, the Ogenkere or whatever he calls himself, changed the BRGIE to become the president. Because if they didn't know, and that's why when they were pushing him to sue USB, he was having cold feet because he knew what he did. By the time the suit came, remember that they sued USB under Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's name. It was when I think that was when they now saw that, oh my, they now changed it to BRGIE, which is not the real BRGIE, which is the Ogenkere BRGIE. It brings me to all the fallbackers. Please, I don't want to laugh, but all the fallbackers, they did not know that all this while they were, you know, when this guy will come and say, fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. They were fighting for him.
That is all he know how to say. A fight.
They were fighting for him because he is the APM versus president. He is the financial he is the and do you know the one that almost make me feel that these people, they should start slapping themselves. All this while, for the last 7 months, none of them thought it wise to ask, who is in charge? Because when you look at USB right now, you cannot, there is no gainsaying. Every department have their heads, they have what they are doing, they come, they give reports. And these, our fallbackers that have been fighting and fighting and fighting, concentrated on fighting, not even USB, they are fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. What a myopic way to live. You just wake up every morning for the last 7 months, you are breeding upon fighting one person that did not do anything to you. And it brings me to, I have used this adage before, or this analogy before. And I want to leave it for them. All of them fall back headlong somersaulters. There was this particular miserable fox, and it is called fox for a reason. He thought he was very smart, and he just likes BLOOD. And when he gets the smell of BLOOD, he just forgets himself, he starts licking. And not knowing that one of the traps that was set for him was there was a blade in the ice. And because the ice was there and he was licking, he didn't know that he was cutting himself into pieces. It was licking his own BLOOD. By the time he realized he has collapsed, you see, these fallbackers, headlong somersaulters, I feel very sorry for them. It's just a way to, when now they realize that all this while for the last 7 months, they have fought for a man that has no regard for them, that have no regard for their own, because Prime Minister Simon Ekpa no send them. There is a mirage that is in their head. A Simon Ekpa they are fighting for, not the man that built and have shown everybody the footpath, the pathway to our liberation, redeclaration, restoration. There is nothing he did not. Me, I was not in their midst. I just stumbled that someone was abusing him. And I'm like, because I know Nigeria government, if they're after a man, go and dig. There's something good that person is doing. That's why I just started researching about him. But these ones were with him. And they couldn't, I don't know, they were not paying attention. I can give you notes of what let me just use their Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, because I wasn't in the know. All I have known is what I have researched and seen. He laid out everything, and they could not see. No wonder they say we see with our minds and our brain. And when a person's brain is frozen, I wonder what they see. They will follow the echo that is before them. And that echo is the voice of this their APM, their Honorable Ogenkere, aka what is that his other name? And that's all that they're hearing, and they're following him. And they're becoming.
You mean Ayogo?
Or the Bobo to go.
But you said you just researched about Simon Ekpa. So you are not supporting him. Is that what you mean?
No. I'm not saying I'm not supporting him. I said for those of them that were, you know how they claim him with both hands and both legs.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how they claim him, oh my God. They claim him like he with 2 hands, 2 legs, and everything.
But you cannot leave him for them now. Anybody can claim whatever.
Oh no, lie now. We are here for the long run. Yeah. What I'm saying is that for me, they will insult me and say I no belong because I'm an outsider. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So here we are with the fallbackers. And another thing I want to stress out to the fallbackers, because they need to hear put some sense in their head. This man was telling you people that he had men on ground. At this point, one of the things that the old mama said when they asked her about the men on ground, because she was talking about they need to get this money out. They need to get this money out. And the young man asked him, if you get this money out from Ogenkere, how are you going to pay the men on ground? She said, forget about that one. All this while, what they have fought for is just the money. Nothing more, nothing less. And because Ogenkere was paying them enough, they were not asking questions. They were not asking the pertinent questions. because he was paying them enough. They looked the other way.
Honestly, I believe they know everything, just that they don't want to act on it because they focus on what they're gaining. You understand? They focus on what they're gaining. And please, Shalom, watching Eke, go out and come back again. Your network is not allowing you to be here. I don't know why.
Do you I guess it can be either way. Because if they knew and they have kept quiet all along, and that brings me to the next submission I want to give, using your own perspective to it, which means they couldn't even care. It's only when there was a hint that Prime Minister is coming out that they said, oh my God, what are we going to do? Do you understand?
Yes, I understand what you mean, but like in that aspect, what I wanted to say is that they know that this man is not doing anything. The reason why they are trying to act as if they care. Why they're trying to act as if they care now is because the money is no longer getting to them the way they expect, and Ogenkere is not giving them proper answer they needed. They still believe there's money in the account, money is coming. Ogenkere is like, no, there's nothing, no money is not coming. They want to know how much is the account. Okay, if you say that, yeah, I don't know if I'm following what I'm saying. They want to be sure that what Ogenkere is telling them, the excuse that he's giving to them, that excuse makes sense. They are doubting him. That's why they want to, spy on the account. They want to know what is going on in the account. And Ogenkere was like, you don't need to do this. This is my company. You understand? I'm here. If you don't believe me, because do you know how this guy talks sometimes? He talks as if he owns everything. He don't have any kind of, there's no iota of respect or regard, not at all. Everything centered on him. And that's why he's bragging and keep on pushing this narrative that Biafrans, that he is the one. The Eggman, have worked very close to him. So some of this the man is saying could be true because he's an insider. So I don't doubt why his social own is just like a flight imagination. Each time she can just hit her buttocks and idea will come up. She will just open her mouth and announce it. But Vam may have a vital information pertaining to Ogenkere's ordeal. So that's where I look at it. This is me trying to analyze it. No, I'm not telling that what I'm saying now is classified. That is somebody in an intel. No, I'm just trying to tell you how I feel about the way the whole thing is going. So everybody may have their own opinion. Ike Jesus, I can see that you are trying to join us, but your network is also giving problem. So don't worry. After River Goddess, I will call you on WhatsApp. Then you can make a comment.
River Goddess, does she have anything to add to this? Because I am really, that's where my curiosity is.
River Goddess is here. So if you are done, she will okay, she have actually removed her mic.
Okay, let's hear her take on that.
All right.
Yes.
You're welcome. And can't afford to get another
name. Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you, but there's some noise from your background.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. We can hear you. Okay, please, if you can hear me, go out and come back again. Your network is not something is wrong. Even I can hear some noise from your background, like wind, something like that.
I don't know if I'm coming out and saying hello. I don't know if it's the network.
Yeah, that's why I say, can you go out and come back and come in again? Let's see how if you can connect. She's not hearing me. She's not hearing me.
Okay, yeah, sometimes there is something else I wanted to maybe like you know, like my gadgets I kind of use like now more than 2, because at some point adverts will just suddenly freeze the program, and it will take me to, you know, go out and come back in to the YouTube for my gadget to continue to work. And I know some of these are attacks. But anyway,
Hello, Mr. Region. How are you? Good evening. Good
I'm
day.
doing great. How are you? Let's leave you to talk. Go ahead.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Mr. Kai, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Now we can hear you very well, unlike
Okay,
before.
thank you. Mr. Region, I really felt when you said, "Oh no, Mr. Kai cannot be here by herself, by himself." Yeah. Mr. Kai, how are you? You are doing great.
I am doing
Um,
okay, very, very
well,
okay. And you, how about you?
well, I thank God. Like what my sister said, Madam Origin, I want to just throw light on something. You see, all this while, all these things are happening. Like what report Mary Chika Ike knows everything that is happening. Vagabond know all that is happening. They all knew what is happening from Finland. Because if I can remember vividly, from Finland, they start having row. And before they went to Finland, there was something fishy. Because I could remember I called Ada when they were in Finland. So I said, Ada, what's happening? Why the sudden declaration? Because it was said everybody was waiting for December 2nd. And what happened? And it was on December 29. She, Ada, Chika, Mary, Ike, alias Wani Siocha, said there was something that Vam 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 and his group want to do. That's why they took them unawares, and this thing was done this way. Because that was a move that the Nigerian Tinubu group, they want to take a move. So they got the intel and they had an emergency meeting. And they all concluded and agreed to redeclare this on the 29th. That was what happened. So they took them unawares. It was a surprise. So that was when Ogenkere made a speech. What am I gonna tell? Please, you people should forgive me because this man's name, I find it difficult to call it. Maybe that's how, God wants it to be in my mouth. He said, what am I gonna tell Michael Jonesy or Johnson Michael? I don't know. So that is by the way. And when they finished and they came back, that was December. Something, TikTok. Dr. Mrs. Ngozo Rabia said there's not going to be fundraising this Saturday so that we can rest. And people, there is still a whole lot of people that is still on the transit that has not gone home. At least let's all use it to rest, then put 1 or 2 things together, then we tick off again. That was where Vagabond, they now, started saying, "Nwanyị gbanyara ngada, nwanyị gbawara ngada, aya bịa bịa mee nka, nwanyị mere nka, nwanyị mere." Thank you. But remember, let me bring your memories back. Now, when they were in Finland, there was a row that Chiamaka Ajere, even Sonny Akbarawa, when he was like mentioning other people, either the cabinet members, he did not mention Ada Diorama's name. And in that same place, Vam 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 and Ada Diorama wanted to have a row, a very big one. to tell you where this thing started. So why I am touching these places, there were things they know. Adadiorama knows everything. Then after all these things stopped, when they have finished, Adadiorama now, stood, because what Adadiorama said, everybody should listen. He said, I came into Ngozora Beze to spy her. There was a purpose or a reason that I came in. But the funny thing, if you have been in Europe enough, you learn the system of the people we are living with. You need to be smart. You are what that is you become a CIA of your own, unless you just want to live in Western world and you don't want to learn anything. Like Alias one that is staying in France, he lived there, but he doesn't want to learn anything. Why I said this is this: when they started the shenanigans and everything happening, let me tell you, Biafrans, God will judge each and every one of you. Both the one hiding behind the curtain, both the ones you know the right thing and you are just there to live out of wickedness. Let me tell you one thing, Biafran, God is not asleep. Whatever a man sow, that he shall reap. You wicked evil one, you never knew that a day like this is coming, when God will unveil your secrets. What you have done has come out in the open. Initially, Nwanyi Isiocha alias Adadiorama Chika Ike, there was something she said that, it rang bell, and I am telling you, her fans, and you people still know the truth, you still hide under the curtain saying something. Adadiorama said that they're gonna have a kind like joint broadcast with Vam, right? And in that joint broadcast, I could remember one guy called Success. May God bless your soul. You asked question. That question was as clear as anything, that you, Adadiorama fans, saw the truth there, and you were still saying there. Adadiorama said, let me tell you, dear friends, we are all squeezing $1, quarter, shekel, little from what we earn, and we are bringing it forth as a donation to see that our nation keep moving, our new nation keep moving. Then Adadiorama, you said, because you're evil. When that guy asked you that question, you said, Ada Ngozo Aladeze, onyekwala m ego, oge nkere nyekwara m ego, but the money, because the money onyekwala gị ego, Dr. Ngozi Oradeze gave you people money when you people were in Finland, in open place with Mazi Azubike. You people have tried. At least use this is for dinner also. It was in Finland. It wasn't in a hidden place. It was because I was with you at that diorama, back to back, foot to foot. She didn't give you this money as a kind like he called you privately and said, Adadiorama, I am giving you this money. No, it was in Finland. Everybody was happy with you, Idarego. When you people started to do all shenanigans, that there was something you said, Adadiorama, and God will judge you for this. Posterity will not forget you. It's in Nigeria. No ego fa wetel, maybe no ego fa wetal, no nyaka, because no yaka oge nkere, or maybe ego ndi Biafra totara. So because no oge nkere personal money, no man na-enye ya otu a. So if engineer Madam Origin, are you hearing me where I'm coming from? So they knew where this money is coming from. And when we were crying that this movement has been hijacked, that Ogenkere has sold this movement to Pitamba and Tinibu Asemba. So that Ogenkere was paid such and such amount. Nobody want to hear that. Because of Adadiorama's fan, who see on your weapota. So Adadiorama, you and Vagabond, you people are eating ego BOLLD of ụmụnne unu, because i kwuru say na ọ bụrụ na oge nkere ọma nwe such money o welie na-eku unu while anyị nwa na-atụ ego ka e wee na-enete ụmụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ make sure na ha afụlụ garị na-anwụ. Unu ewele ego nke ahụ a na-atụta wee na-aha ya ụlọ, wele ego a na-atụta wee na-ene makwa ndị anyị bụ, wele ego anyị na-atụta welie na-alụ ụlọ. You think God is mocked? God is not mocked. Oh, Chineke chepụtala unu ukwu mbala. Then you, the same Adadiorama, because I'm addressing, because I know you very well. I know everything. In the initial stage of this thing, Ima, you fought Ogenkere. When Obieze, Ekelekwam Gyo, I didn't come with insult. Obieze, why I called you? When we were digging out about Ogenkere, we dug and dug and dug and dug, and we got pure information. And we know how Baltimore is. In my side, they've been in America. I am closer to Baltimore. Neighborhood is like a dead zone. I'm not behind where there's something to do there. No one get by. You understand? So, and initially when this thing happened, you Adadiorama said that Ogenkere and his group has hijacked this struggle. That was what came out from you. Obieze, you asked a very good question, and I like playing that voice. Mazi Obieze. Ibu, a man, a father, Ajoje Joloha, between Adadiorama and the vagabond. Initially, why do you people know all this? Unuwe hapo Ogenkere to be there. That was the question, Ejoro. Vagabond couldn't answer that question. I wish I could play on a tonata, Adadiorama, na abaya buruburu, sino na amaho. Oh no, ma, because of selfish, and that is when Ogenkere kuparago wall. Then every day I do fundraising. Then only open a big put on a fundraising. Monye ne onye putaza na fundraising. They was na enrich your moon. Eli wega muni hunan. It shall never be well with you people. Then Bam Bam said about receipts. Bam Bam did not say receipt. He did not, that is because there is S, which shows there are many of them. Okay, go abu Bam ka agotara no $1,000. Echenji enye undi no na alu olu ya ngare for at least 1 week. And you are still there. We na agbangozo arabeze mgba. Igbali agbago, igbali agbada. There was a time I got angry and said, oh no, if I get that legally. Thank God for Asatina. Thank God for Humble's platform where we convert. I have some river goddess. Just calm down. God will take its course. And I can see God doing it. Then Obieze. Amamuna ikwa Adadiorama. Inside, onwelike. Because if she cannot hear from me, I don't think, because she's heading to condemnation. He's heading to his end, to her end. Your voice is open there. For this reason, I am out of this place. Obieze, for this reason, for this truth, I can't stand here anymore. You kept quiet. Adana said, I am tired. Don't make the program on ya. Now I said, I had tired. Onu wabo fans. Ana say, ika bukwanya or ike buzaya ke ihunu game. Ya jishike ya push you ya push maya ya ne push maya. Ada say na ya na tent ika di ha yes. On say ya push maya. Because Ada, when you will head into that place, they will not come out to say, how are you doing? You will be left on your own. Because Ogenkere, I'm sorry to say, obu na mwele ego, na mwele SS, mwanne nga support oge. Even nga support oge, I will support you to sue them. Because one is your say, ina okay, onwele ife Mr. Kaifu. Ekwu Adadiora ma so ha no oyibo. Oda anuzo oyibo chama no nwere ife kwese. How is he communicating with the Holy Ghost? Obo oyibo. How is he communicating with Papa Simon na Finland? Obo oyibo. Mgbe ọ na-aba na-asị ndị obodo America that ọ na-agwa ndị Finland ka ejide Ngozi Arabieze na ya ga-abịa gba akaebe. Ọkwa oyibo ka iji asụ ya. Ị ga-adị haunted. Oge nkere, don't give up. Oge nkere, fight. Ọ bụrụ gị sị ha fight. Don't give up. Fight them with your last blood. Ị need ego mee ka mmara. Nke m were ngenye gị as long as you're fighting vagabond na this nwaanyị isi ọcha, fight them. Because ahapụkwana nwaanyị obosi nke na-akwanite ala enu iru gwongworo Adaokoko, fight them. Adadiora ma gị were ọnụ gị wee sị that USB anyị bụ key bụrụ charger na anyị dịzi into 3. So nke Ngozi Oladeeze, nke BRGIE, na nke Imam Madabu. So Imam Madabu now, you are the folks. So Imam Madabu now has his own stuff. Then when you were doing your program yesterday, Ada, you stayed 9 good hours talking jargon. You came up again. We wepụta akwụkwọ iwepụtara wee na-go for lay people na amahụ that na-emahade na aha Simon Ekpa adịghị n'ihe a na-eme cha. While Simon Ekpa, before you pụọ, were nye surrogate instruction what to do. Ọ bụ na achọ ma from mee ife dị otu a that this cabinet will be dissolved, which give Adadiora majority we confess. That was what you told us. Then the woman is just carrying out principle laid down. Now, when you called me, Adadiora, we send Simon Ekpa, send a message. I'm addressing you and I'm addressing your followers. What I told you, Mbogada, Nsige, keep your mouth shut. Stay out of this. This is AI generated. Don't talk about it. When you called me, say, nah, Sonny Sege, Sonny said, have you gave the message? We said, this is second red flag. How can Sonny tell you, call you and ask you, while you were not supporting Sonny, why did you give video to? I remember I called you, I stayed with you hours on the phone, crying, begging you not to say rapozia kafawe puteze out na social media. Then the way Jomo say, if you don't do this, Simon Ekpa but because if you're gonna discuss, can they say Ada? Let it be. It's a disobedience that Simon Ekpa will understand. Mobu no potase ezilingozi. And you did not pass it up. Nsige Ada wa Mazi Simon. Because in the time, Mazi Nokwanime, they want to sabotage through this way. The DOS. Yes, Simon Ekpa Kurubu. I will not listen to Mazi at this state of mind on Onimie. No man on I got through emotional torture and everything. That nyagane nife ya neme. But no buzukwana Mazi jecha we pata we siya. My son, you didn't do it well. Simon said, I will tender my apology and say, Papa, continue. That was what I told you at that Diorama. Then you now say that Imam Madab, where did this thing came out from? I'm sorry I'm saying this because you are pushing me. It's him no Imam Madab. Imam Madabu gini adronama. Imam Madabu ini adronama. Imam Madabu gara Finland. But as I turn over everything upside down. Why would this message go to Imam Madabu? Why won't this message go to Dr. Ngozi Arabieze? Then you answered me. Na Simon and Ngozi Arabieze that na hadronama na fane soku. Then I asked you, Sige, how can Mazi Simon Ekpa be having fracas with Dr. Ngozi Arabieze? And this thing that happened, Simon knew something like this going to happen, but how it's going to happen, he doesn't know. But maybe he has given Ngozi instructions on what to do. If he is having fracas with Ngozi, he wouldn't have said, Ngozi, be my surrogate. Ada, what did you answer me? It's an Ngozi, no the stubborn, no ha, no mankwe. That was where I now told you. Imecha orum the voice. Again, I what the voice and saying that this thing is doctored. Stay out of this. When he could say that I am trying to shut up your mouth, I'm trying to censor you, that is indirectly. Why I touch this area now? The same Imam Madabo now is the third person. We have Biafrans. Let us leave sentiment. There is a God in heaven, the Most High. There is a spirit backing this struggle. Why I am saying it, when it's going to hit you, it's going to hit you like a rock. Because this thing now, because what Adadio Rama is pushing now, because the program on the last, also, I got no get on the so now you mean Yama Yama Bada Vam Bam Bam one yasa Obosina Kwanya Lenu and also Kewepuze Ruby Nati as Ada. You are the president of a state or you are the first lady of a state, because when you are talking, you'll be raising your fourth finger as if you got something. You got nothing. You got no shit. So, but for people who are in your platform, and since this journey has been going on and they see the truth, they know you are the pioneer of this confusion. Ekolomado left, Ekolomado right. And all of them kept quiet. Even Obieze, free man equal to Onye. I am calling on you people. Because you people have seen the truth. For you, Obieze, I won't insult you, but the only thing I am telling you, sleep over it. Think about it. God will give you a revelation. All of you will understand. Because this time around, we didn't know that it's going to come out like this. Because Adadio Rama, on plan a platform, and every day Biafra Unite, is easy. We know Biafra Unite. We know what transpired. Now, Biafra Unite has contact with prosecutor na Finland, and you people didn't know that Simon Ekpa na Chineke ga-anụ akwa mmadụ na ebe. Then why is it that at this time, or the Chineke or ga-anụ akwa, why do you want to keep that innocent man there? Why? By your actions. Why? It's onye ọbụla jụba ajụjụ a. Anyị na-ayọ onye ọbụla na-ekpe ekpere, onye ọbụla na-eme fasting, ndị omenala na-eme, onye ọbụla na-akụ isi n'ala. Then there is light at the end of the tunnel. Why the sudden change? Why the cut? Why the changing of account? If you no follow, God will judge all of you. There is God in heaven, the Most High. Unless my God sees it to be God. Carry on. I rest my mic here. Thank you, Mr. Kai.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Reverend Goddess. God bless you. You just nailed it, honestly. Let's hear from Simon Ekpa. Simon, not Ekpa, Simon Emeka.
Mazika, good morning from my end, yeah.
Kene.
And I also want to greet every Biafra in the studio. I also want to thank our mom who just spoke now on the analysis she made. She said she spoke with Adadio Rama, begging Adadio Rama not to make public that particular AI voice. Knowing who she is very well, she will never listen to you. And the reason she will never listen is that herself, because Adadio Rama is all about self. She's a very selfish person. You know, her mind will tell her, when you bring this thing, you go to here. At least all you will need a platform or a mentor mother trust with the more. And you know that Adadio Rama is pushing, for her to be the second person after PM. Because there was something she said when I was following her. that she has information that some people that want to do something to PM, but she's going to stand for PM and they will not do anything. That if PM come, if she goes to Finland, that after the seat of PM, that she will be the next thing. So there is a push for her to, sort of convince people or make people to see that she's the second person after PM. And you can imagine that diorama to protect PM. Who saw that diorama? That's a very, very foolish word to say. Who is she for her to, think that she can protect PM? In Finland, where PM is, it's in France. He can protect a security man, a woman, when she said that thing, I said that this woman, something is wrong with her in her sense. And actually, something is actually wrong with her. So she will not believe, she will not listen to you because she wants to convince us that, she's with Biafra. I mean, she's with, she's the first person. Then, one thing yeah, that's what she's fighting for. And that is part of the jealous, over our COS. That is part of the jealous. Because she used to say it, nigga have tea and bav, I do sure. No push your way to the head. Whereby no way head and your way home. She's an illiterate in the head. So that is her problem. She doesn't know anything and she doesn't know her limit, where she will just call it off. That's one of the problems she has. Then another thing I want to say that these people don't love Biafra. If we hear that your man Mary, these people don't love Biafra at all. I pity people following her, and I have to say that, like our mommy said, these people, the people that is following her, that diorama, are just like her, just like what I say, or the god of boss or the god of Abegori, The reason why is with every lies, this woman, her lies have been obvious. It's only somebody that is dumb in the brain that, we say that he have not seen the lies of this woman. I don't know whether there is anybody who lies more than this woman in this Biafra struggle. Eh? Nyanwa no way on AI. I mean, yes, AI na nyanwa jidi trophy. Because she's not stable. And based on onye na atụ asị, adị echeta asị ọtụrụ. Sọsọ ye mmadụ nwee ike ncheta na okwu ya wee eziokwu. But ịtụ asị, o nwee ike asị anyị tụrụ ajụ ọgụ because of na asị ka tụrụ inwe ike ga-echetezi ya ukwu nkwu a different thing. So and that woman, they don't love. They are fighting for Biafra. They don't even love Biafra at all. Now, I don't van. Again, like I said, I may follow Ziamana through other people platform, and I'm going to hint of Ihani. Eggman, Sinana queer $1,000. A man based on $1,000, but we come out the highest money up one night or no Ihana every month. And from Yokuru, of not just one, else no get with the receipts. That means obuhofu. Now, here na Joe fundraising haneme and a meta $10,000 na each fundraising. I get you one aqua Hegman 1,000. And also not interested in what Biafra, and you have not sat down to think. This money, this man, on her boss or gabur. Ego Negahane realized that fundraising her because Mr. William Sibeleba said that Nangoza have taken over 70% of Biafrans to our own side. That means how I'm going to 30. So there's no how they can be generating money in their fundraising more than USB. So Vam Nabia thinking that he's just talking to stupid people. Dumb because some of them are due to hang with the chance some on social media feel that or everyone at the dumb in the head. Vam on a tonquamo, yana that woman akona, never their go USB. How much are they generating in every Saturday fundraising? I want $1,000 every month. In another the money, seen in a devil receipt. In another go near, they take care of yourself. Each fundraising, do they raise up to $5,000? Acquire $10, $50, $100, Aquaka. How much are they generating? Vama, don't know way. Those men on ground, if I'm being paid like this, these men on ground, ego ne kanenya. How much are they being paid? So that man, that Eggman is not talking to fools because often as he came audit of accounts. All these things here, definitely ego and how we go and generate with the 30% how we people how we are. That money came from elsewhere. And when we pose that money guy because I don't believe no gain carry. Ge go wona akwa na akwa $1,000 kwa so phone you. Iku be okwu maka imam mmadụ abụ ego na ọ na-enye. Iku bụ okwu maka Sonny Akparawa definitely onye wa second man ya. Ọ ga ha kwụ onye nke $1,000 akwu ya more than $1,000 because ọ bụ nya na vama no the same level. The same thing is applicable to every other people ọ na-enye ego. So definitely in a month Omuike Ogenkere spends more than $10,000 to pay all these people for them to be with him and keep on supporting him and keep on talking good about him. And also, Ndo Woptekwara Ogana Akwụgwọ na fight against Ngozi Orabueze. I don't know whether I'm making a point here.
Very, very vital point. Even the one called Okute TV is also, nobody know him, but yes. that one is also receiving very, very good amounts.
With the seer, the blind man that calls himself seer.
I'm not sure because Ogenkere know that seer is not actually with him. I don't know if he paid seer. I'm not convinced about seer. I'm not convinced about him his own.
Then Biafra disunite when he wanted to sell his platform. Who gave him money? OGZ were a platform, yeah. Then when all this katakata bidoro, you know very well, it was very, very obvious that he was with Ogenkere.
Once he started reading chatter, that is where everything turned. I know. That chatter. Once he said
Biafra Biafra Unite. You understand? Oh, maka onye na-ajụ ajụjụ. The other one, I say Biafra Unite. Ogenkere bought that platform. Ogenkere nyere ego bought that platform. Then
so
remember
that means he's working for Ogenkere.
That is, yes, now it is obvious. And another thing, in Ajumaka this year, remember that Bam 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 cried that Sia needed help. Only the help. He said about financial help. And Ogenkere saw him too because after a week, Sia now kuzoto na program. Obonye ring light. Nwanne, Ogoshiza no kanta ya. Amaz mi hemero ji okoshiza igosi kanta. Ngo ihe dị na kanta na mam rupere $500. Ma'am, so see a ring light or not.
So that means nego onye nke ahụ.
Because everything is happening simultaneously because Bam gave a cry. Now see I need the help. Now before and from my own calculation, after he cried, and Bam sent the same thing that I cried for help to reach out for these people. Abanya ring light. That was when Sia started standing up. Jide piano naka. Onye zie white okay penisi for ono the ihe na o weputeze counter. Emega akponyere tomato na ihe na milk na ihe na counter. So everything is just like eji egunu Biafra were shine na anwa akam. It's quite
Mommy obodo ego Biafra ndị Nigeria government kwuru this man or kwuru these people ụgwọ. Ego Biafra they can do ego can nekwu ka anyị che ego ne ka ha na raise na each fundraising ha.
Listen, whichever way because why I'm saying this Adadiora Majo no ya confirm that na na-enyefe ego ma ọ bụ na godi na na-enye because we said that Biafra and Nigeria has bought Ogenkere. They use Ogenkere to hijack this thing that they gave them a whole bunch of money. Do you
Money.
understand? Which
Yes.
so use platform where we propagate this truth. Then the same
Yes.
Adadioramma told us that now all confirm on Biafra na ndị Nigeria goro ogenkere to destroy what we are doing. And again, the little money you and I is contributing, because if you listen to Adadioramma, say open agodo ego ndị USB na atọ na nke Nigeria. That's where I am going. Understand the point that Ogenkere don't have this money because he won't be using such an amount.
Using it amount, yes.
So Adadioramma now, he has admitted that na ego ruru ha aka na ego obara.
Yes.
Are you getting me? So that's where the angle on opinion out. And Adadioramma with what Mr. Kai played in here, that now somebody like Achalugo said, if I had known what I know, I wouldn't have cajoled Simon Ekpa. And Simon Ekpa told us who he is. Also that if you betray me, it's not going to be easy for you. No, I
know that particular thing we had this fallback republic now. Betray and the thing now, but those here
my brother, Ike Jesus not Ike Jesus mute your mic. Let's hear from you before we get to Gethsemane.
Good morning from here.
Good morning. We can hear you.
Good morning.
Everybody.
Listen to you.
Happy no months.
You guys can hear him, right?
We can't hear him very well. Oh, I can't hear him very well.
Okay, on the Ike just got big man. Of course, Happy no month to you.
I not one now.
Let me start. I want to really say something about this individual. Let me start with I never see a kind of useless woman being like in this agitation, all of them that come as if that freedom fighter, they came to steal and to kill and to destroy. They did not come for the savior of Biafran people. As the Juliano has said, now I ask these people, get it discovered that no get an able or entry as an office from the beginning. Before this thing started, we discovered that that place was his own name. We talk about it, we speak about it. If the guy speak about it through that time, that January, December time, not the same Bam that came out and tell us that the CRC, all of them gather and vote Bam. Is there any time Bam come out, tell us that they have dissolved CRC? Bam have not spoke that. And they try to speak as if Katoke Nkere is a bad person, as if Katoke Nkere is a worse person. Bam is more than worse than Katoke Nkere. Now, if Bam can tell himself truth, when Katoke Nkere is giving him money, what does he think that Katoke Nkere is giving him money for? Before PM left, is there any time that are paying him, that are paying anybody? They're not paying media now. But push money is he collecting? He tried to tell us, he tried to cover himself. He don't know. It is. I hear him when he was speaking and say, look at it, this moron. All of them was paid by Nigerian government. Ogekere was paid by Nigerian government. Bam is not fighting this fight because of account. Bam is fighting this fight because Ogekere not supposed to give her 1,000. Because they have discovered that the money that is there, the money that Nigerian government is giving them, is supposed to give them 5 or 10 or even 20. Why is he giving him chicken change? This is the reason why Bam is fighting this fight. If you think that the Bam is fighting this fight, he wants accountability. That the accountability he was talking about is the accountability that he must give me more than 1,000 you are talking about, not 1,000. This is the reason why Bam is fighting this fight. This is the reason why Bam was angry. Not because Bam is fighting, say, he want to know how much is there. No. Bam know that the money is coming elsewhere. Because they are really disturbing the government, the agitation. So Bam was angry. Why are you giving me 1,000? Because the people that they had this contract is 2 people. It's Sonia Brawa and Ogekere. These are the people that have this contract. Sonia Brawa and Ogekere. Because if you look at the way Sonia Brawa and Ogekere is talented, we discovered that this is the 2 people that they have this contract. Then all these madam, all of them, they have already bought all of them. But the shareholder of this contract is Sonia Brawa and Ogekere. So if all of us is crying today that it is all these things that it is happening, all these things that is happening is already happened even before PM left. Because the plan is already started before PM left. And PM is already seen that. But the PM don't know what to do. So the PM was waiting them. Let us declare. And all of them already know that the PM already seen them with one eye. That is why PM was telling them, he will be in a cabal without knowing that you are in a cabal. And that is why PM said, if not for one thing, a majority of you will not be here today. so much. Those men on ground, these people deceive. What is that faith today? Now, okay, can I register his name? Brick with his own name. Imagine who, oh God of mercy, Jesus Christ. Okay, can I register Brick with his own name? See, if we don't have anything to say to God, every morning we wake up, we say, God, thank you for bringing the Togosi for us. If not Togosi or Abeze, it is finished. There's a song that I sang today. I said, Naroma Apollo Sono, Ozuri Nye Kene. If not for that declaration, that Totongo is stand to the declare, my dear, all these things that we are talking about today, we will not be staying here. All of us would have gone inside and died.
Oh, Biafra, we
are inside now. Some will be sick, dead. Some will be taking treatment drugs. We are just saying that we don't know what God did for us. Because these people, they plan. Imagine Biafran property. One person went and registered it with his own name, with his own name. Where does it happen? And some idiots, Agator and Joe, all of them will be in social media running their mouth, seeing the truth and turning the truth upside down. Because actually they were in our cars.
My brother, just 1 minute where someone has like other people because you have been abandoning. So other people where the chat dance in other. You have made your point. Hima, eku another kuchi one number. Now you have tried. I've tried.
The only thing I want to say to all of us here and all of us that listen, those that have common sense, let us continue to thank God for behalf of Dr. Ngozi Oraveze. And let us pray for him. That woman need prayer. And I'm pleading to men of ground that those that are deceived, they to swallow brand and come back where they're supposed to be. This is my advice to them. Thank you.
Thank you, Ike Jesus. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Gethsemane, let's hear from you. River Goddess Apapokwana. Let's hear from you, Gethsemane.
All right. Kai report. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you, sir. Welcome.
Good evening to all Biafrans.
Welcome, sir.
Kai report. Enjoy Ajojo.
Ganilo.
Adade Oramma. I send a message. Our Prime Minister send a message. I follow back.
Oh, yeah, well.
Okay. Adade Oramma. More send the channel message. When so occurs a problem na Biafra movement.
Oh, the message does send it.
Yes, sir.
Of course, one, yeah.
Okay. Of course, what I problem and of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That the other major Finland. From Biafra Unite, my kaima that na our PM deny USB, right?
Yes.
Man, I'll stand there for BRGIE.
With one leg.
With one leg, anyhow.
Anyhow.
Actually, here is a channel magic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
And my choice can go the Biafrans now. Ka ha jee jụọ ada dị ọrọ mma ajụjụ. Ọkwa ada dị ọrọ mma jere Finland were ana ya makụ our PM n'obi. Ọkwa eziokwu ka ọ bụ.
Pure truth. Achọkwa ịdọpịa taa, ịdọka suit nwoke mmadụ.
At that very point, Oba Adadi Orama that na message our PM send the area according to her. No one nyaja nsogbu na Biafra land.
And that's what she wanted. She wants it. You know what? She knows. Mana, I can remember say that na the message na ochokoko sopre mano owo zoomia. Eche na bainan. No yo bana aka iba felo iba ekute si yourself watch on gino say mewe. You know what? That I will bring her down. Okay, if I say men because if you can all of us may play that voice in our video yesterday, one of our, able just get to come over this in just a moment. Careful because him and if open able to
yeah, I agree on about Kaina to Tuche, Kanya and the Biafran name
exactly. So get to know what yeah, why is such a oku before yeah. Okay, what did they have? I forgot me.
This fundraising since one year and television was on the I try and Biafran for me when in our flying again. Especially in our fear again. But in Biafran, this joy, general, it's only being what you thought because of anyone born in the planet, in charge, you can do anything. You can do everything. You can do everything. Before goes on and there's a even this fundraising on Twitter and I will fight against it. This fundraising on Twitter, I will fight against it. I'm not happy as a fraud. I don't have a
Back on the banana brag that she will fight her. Ne will leave. I mean, ne will Ghana fund. It will fund as Ghana Twitter. Okay, now what? Everything she was threatening to fight. I will single-handedly bring her down. I will tear you down because in her mind, no work way get on social media not social yawa. You know what? No one anybody does know. Nani bu na when they pick the get work doesn't enable the dialogue. On just so upon them. The same thing is another one we believe with even Eggman. Even the people have a game matter to sound before that authority and a voice. A cabinet member will be good for the good thing. I will break her down because that time all will go 247 and choose survivor with this woman. People are like people they do to now not those because after everybody want to hear imatano gebe eziokwu na kamara boy ife na eme Maran their guests and their namas. Why or they take advantage of that, believing that everybody go. If I play it again, it can say on as I was in the call the aketa. That na happy now no. Oto esicho oto asu ekpe na na ga na their fundraising secret. Nyado happy, but we don't have that time. I believe you what I boku managa.
Oh, go. I got to go about good again. Lanya Kangwa Biafrans. Why is your China France? How they have Abia fight for Biafra? Obiara Koti Sasia Hanila name. Yanji work with Uncle now because Abo no mo na Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, His Excellency. But on the phone or Guamoku, anyhow, she will me. And I'm on Natuturu, I will let Mopule go rogia. Ama Mopule go that very voice to any person at all, or to the Biafrans. And we go to she play Makano Behemia. Ajiju Kanjuro Kai. Masika report.
Yes, I am here. I am here.
Yeah, Adma, you see. Now, voice, according to her, our Prime Minister play send the area or play Gori and the Biafra.
For where?
Okay. Okay, now. Yanji na agwa that na nwanya abia hezo Biafra kama obiara ka oti sase abo. And ihe ndị na-ekwu ya bụ ka anya ndị Biafrans, especially ndị ka na-esonye, people who are still following that woman or listening to her. I want their eyes to open. Abu no more, if I am in her position, claiming that now our PM talked to me, send me a voice note, and they didn't believe me, and it's causing a lot of problem in the fighting of my motherland freedom.
Yes.
Eventually.
Hello, Mazi.
The opportunity.
Sorry,
Can you not cut me, please? Let me finish what I'm saying, please, before you submit. Now,
okay.
if it is, I am the one in the position. Can you stop? Let me finish my submission, please. So, if I am in her position, in as much as I know that our Prime Minister is standing for BRGIE as is in Finland, since he was not around when Biafra was declared, I would have cleared the doubt by the time I am embracing our PM in Finland to tell him to talk to Biafra that he spoke to me at least 1 minute. That would have cleared a lot of doubt. Let Biafra go and ask that woman, why didn't she use that opportunity? Ojina embrace our PM to tell him in a one word to Biafrans that I spoke with one Socha na France. That is the question I want Biafrans to start to go and ask that very woman. Thank you. That is my submission.
Thank you so much. Just to respond to what you said quickly, PM may not have the permission to make such comment then, but the truth is that that's not to justify na PM for the woman. PM you know what? Because if pay attention to also hug PM, the body language, everything shows that now if I have force someone from PM, force someone both me and my mother have only claim I can meet the PM. There's something like that. Find end up in office, the lawyer. You know what? Or find end office the lawyer. Lawyer wasn't even you got that kind of thing. Yeah, but this is my own opinion. No, this is my own opinion.
You're right. I understand you, Kai.
Okay, River Goddess wanted to say something before. Let's hear from her.
All right.
No, what I wanted to say, Mazeda was saying, did she play the voice note to somebody? Then that's what I was trying to chip in, that she played that voice note, because I was going back and forth with her. I told her that this is generated from the other end, and she said no. Then for her to prove a point, then she now played the voice note. And when she played it, then I decoded it. I told her that this is simply AI doctored, the doctored Mazi Simon Ekpa's voice. Then I went ahead to tell her not to go ahead with this. The only thing that she got to do, if peradventure that Mazi Simon Ekpa gave her this instruction, then we will stand for her. I will speak up for her that the reason why you did not bring this thing up, Mazi, because it's going to bring problem, because from all indication, it looks as if it is not real, because the DOS has done the same thing. That was what I told her. Then I now said, if Simon Ekpa now comes back and said, you will now say, Mazi, I followed your footsteps, because when Mazi Nnamdi was in, and I was given instruction, and the DOS used that avenue to manipulate. That was what I told her. That is the same thing repeating itself. But Anuma does not listen, because she thought that this will now make her, I don't know what she, Imago Ochere. If Imam Madabo, who gave you this voice message? From where? Who sent this voice message to you? He said it is Imam Madabo. I say, if it is Imam Madabo, that this is another red flag, then Imam Madabu would have discussed this. Someone will read this. Or man say Kenya give that diorama this information to play it out. So I am speaking one-on-one what I had or what I discussed with Ada diorama. I hope you are satisfied with what I just said.
I got it.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Okay. My very self, the day Ada diorama was playing that, was, telling Biafrans that PM called her. I didn't believe it at all. In fact, that day was the day I disubscribed from her platform. Now, let us go back, because we shouldn't forget so easily. Ogenkere told us that someone that he spoke with our PM for 30 minutes. I don't know whether it's the lawyer lady or the former wife of our PM. I don't know what the position she hold actually, whether the lawyer or the former wife, I don't know. It might be two of them. Now, when the woman came to that platform, the woman said that it is impossible for Mazi Simon Ekpa to have communication with anybody now, that he was totally restricted. That he was totally restricted from any communication. The woman, I listened to the woman said it. And we began to ask Ogenkere, how did our Prime Minister communicate with you? And that restriction continued until this woman, not even, it continued. That restriction was not, they didn't cut off that restriction. So where actually did, how actually did PM contacted, or okay, based on what our mommy said now, that it came from Imam Madabo, where did Imam Madabo get that particular message that he sent to Ada diorama? So all these things are all faults. Our PPM have not been able to communicate with anybody pertaining anything.
You see the reason why I said that the Imam Madabo, that as long as Biafran movement or freedom is concerned at this level, at this stage now, number one person that have caused damages or problem, or that is a kind of that will destroy something even tomorrow. Somebody that the person can never give you anything positive. Number one is that's the worst. Number one, worst person.
Yeah.
Number two is Imam Madabo. Number three is Eggman. These three people, what is going on now? Ogenkere is just like somebody who is known for this kind of manipulation, getting himself involved in evil thing, criminality, and all that. He can only excel when you have this kind of people in any environment that you have this kind of people. Then he will showcase his tactics.
Yes.
But if you don't have people like that, he won't do anything. But why is such her own? That woman don't believe in Biafra. She don't believe in freedom. She don't believe in anything. She just wants to be famous by any means necessary. Whether you could like, if she doesn't have opportunity to be in Nigerian politics, my God. I'm about to go learn work. I'm telling you.
Maazị ka ekenekwara m Chukwu na ọgụ ha akwụkwọ omekata ọ bụ na ọ gwara akwụkwọ nsogbu gara ede.
I'm telling you.
Because yourself, the man in a sanction contract,
In my definition, Adocho or Wike, Nigerian politics.
Wike
I want that the other Magra, what got worse than Wike. They won't shame.
Wike, you are talking about is a cent.
Oh, Konya Mao. Wike Konya Mama, they might pay here now.
What can somebody that's not no Jubilee go then go Ghana no go
That woman the terrible is open.
Again, what Ada is driving at, Ada has sworn with her life. She has taken oath 3 times. One thing you can do is to swear or to take an oath over your life. Also over her dead body. And so that you mean no wagan yaga money or quabrum na ya no can sign. So they kundo and ya just sign their death. Do you understand? And when you think about it, if you watch when this vagabond was doing egg ritual, oh, Makandi cannot behind the curtain. Zoe, Eggman did egg ritual, right?
Yeah.
The spirit of Ikonso. Osi Ikonso si abianie. Ikonso osi abianie. Hey. Akwa hu nichitita akwa. Oboy osi abianie. If you watch that thing, oh my God, something is about to happen. Then that thing behind our boomerang. The thing abiagolo, the thing biarogo. Because Baba cannot come out to do this kind of confession with Adadi Orama. And Adadi Orama no we mela akwa ha mecha that ritual ha. Adadi Orama je share akwata na platform ya. O share akwa say bam bam bam, the egg you are throwing, I have eaten them. And if they now went and they make up. You understand me? That's why Ananias and Sapphira. Ihe had you more because of lies. Of course, before you do anything to anybody, justice and equity. Or for wine jofo. Only obona jofo mana form onye gie. So this is the boomerang of what they did. Or for na triareze ha,
this woman, that woman, therefore, why is searching a book where Emma was someone that's no Jugu Yelega.
Yeah.
Why is it an represent Nicky Bazo?
So, and the Negekwente, ọbụna nwaanyị isi ọcha na-eme ife zili ezi maka na aka nsi ebali ya n'ọnụ. Nwaanyị isi ọcha every day na ndị be anyị na-anwụsịsị, right? Ndị be anyị, right? Fa wee na-anwụsịsị, right? Anaghị enye ha granọt na ihe na right? Then ego ahụ ekwesịrị iji na-enye granọt ịghọtago wee na-enye ha mmiri oyi ya ka unu na-eri. Are you getting me? And we didn't know that they are eating that money. So you see the boomerang. So onye bulo onwe ya danalum n'ụgbọ afa na obro mu ugbulie.
Okay, van mgbe PM no anakwụ ya even $100 mgbe o eji wopụta we na-achọ play innocence na ọmahụ that man that Eggman no ya amam ihe na-eme onye amam onye adas. Oh God. PM pụ ebido kwụọ ụgwọ na-ana n'afọ na agba na-arachasị ọnụ wuru na-ego chain na-eyi n'afọ.
Akpọrọ m Ada when I got the intel. Mkpọ Ada si ya, Ada, this is what happened. See, na Ajere has moved from his house. Ajere has gotten a new apartment. Mkpọ Ada si ya, before unu na-esi Finland anata, that not funny. Imana because when they were on the car and attach you, be for the no step, say. Okay,
Yeah.
and as a Finland, where this is intel and the source is direct. See? So was a flag of the whole nation. This man has rented a house for him for what is about to come. So even that man said no matter all these things, she knew.
He knows some of them.
That just want to show wickedness. I don't just want to show power. Yana this woman on it. That's the only thing I see. Ada, I will be the woman leader. I will be the ringleader. Imagine Ada saying to a whole nation that necessary. Hi, Jesus. Okay, ebe ọ bụ na achala ugo Chukwu debechekwa onye ọbụla ndụ na achala ugo confess na ọ bụ na ya ma ihe ya ma kịta na ya ma nne, and that was what the people that sold Christ has na ọ bụ na ha ma not the Son of God, they wouldn't have sold him. You know what? Ọkwa ya ma bụ the same thing now. Ihe m nọ na-ajụ Ada Diora mma na group ya, anyị nọ na-ekpe ekpere ka Simon ka Chineke nụ akwa anyị ka ọ pụta taa na echi. What happened? What are they running after? What are they tightening up? That's what Biafran we begin to ask these people. Ada achọrọ ka Simon ekpapụta. Put me anywhere. Oge nke group achọrọ ka Simon ekpapụta. Put me anywhere. You understand? Because somebody called in Biafra Unite. And Biafra Unite, where we saw no Yibo that this is not my platform for you to start casting a let's stop. That a let's stop and we anything to do in this case. No, hope was remake or that time.
I
was like shivering. You understand? I'm a man to so why would Biafra Unite say that na last stop? Yes, na in Finland.
That part. Because
Biafran superstar record there na on the platform ya can get here.
Okay.
You share women from Biafran superstar. I'm liking it because this is exactly what I feel about Biafra Unite.
Okay, when I'm done now, I will look for it now, and then I will now send it because I don't know how to cut it. But all the cut towards the middle. In gudu. Or Sean.
No, he shared the video. He check minutes able to that thing. Minutes able to that. So you don't need to give everything. Target 10 minutes able to yeah. Release there. He shared it because this kind of work could be make people around water or didn't have and make it. People always going to go and convince people.
Yeah.
Your intention matters a lot.
So when all those things are happening now, if your mother get you when on us Ada Diora ma teacher yesterday. Ike warrior. Ihe for onye agbariri echi obi eze na-asị ajishi ike obi eze
gịnị ka ọ for yesterday cause for that thing
Imana yesterday o mere program before mmesi ọlụnata nchekie ọ nọrọ 9 hours then after o mechere nke aha 9 hours yes 9 hours o wee bute about a record or say that na after Maazị Simon Ekpa drawn at the document of the BRGIE that na how we put afa ya. You understand? So in that, because I could not start paying that, I don't know say that na ya mara na ife di otu ade. Na ya kuku ife di otu anu before. Na ya mara na ife di otu ade that na erere Simon Ekpa na Simon Ekpa adịghọ na the movement and so Simon Ekpa is not there. You understand? Then she was
BRGIE registration.
Yes. Yeah. I think if you check program because I was angry, I didn't watch it because I'm a moral. But if you check the program yesterday, that was where I was calling Odieze. Yeah, that's where I was calling other women. I call you that and do and I say because that's an ad is tired and he that is the thing, she passed out. So somebody like Obieze, why I am calling Obieze, because Obieze, all I need on a farm, we found a video about Isaiah Anyog. You know how we fought this. So you know all these things. Why are you still there? Obieze, why I get out of that place? Because there was no truth again. When we were there for a purpose, because Ada came with a mission. Ada thank you. We were doing something like humor, doing like Igbo culture, things, it was like, but when he started, and when he was saying, we are part of Ndimbo Nandege. You understand? Calling or office in at least. But when things were going and see that this thing, and whenever I say stand on the path of truth, any day you depart from the path of truth, light, you won't see me anymore. And I kept quiet for some time. This thing was going on. I said, I can't be part of it. So, you know what I am saying? Why are you still there? Why are you still there? Are you fighting for an individual? Are you fighting for yourself? How we fought to get this information about this man called Ogenkere, Why are you keeping quiet? Why are you asking Ada to stand on the foundation that is not right? If you can talk to her, she can listen to you. Because of what is coming.
Mommy, Adadi Orama was a selfish woman. It's all about herself.
That was what attracted everybody. Everybody was on that platform. And when she was doing her program, and 1,000 viewers, million viewers, uncountable viewers. You understand? So that was it. And Adam Madu, if they say that you are no content in it, you can't throw a stone and you expect a stone to hang in the air. And you can't live in a glass house, you throw stone. Because the name of Ngozo Arabeze is bringing traffic to you. And when you say the ones that doesn't make sense, you are a content bad one. Iji Makot, a mere content in Kegi, Iji Bell, a mere content, Iji Ekwe, a mere content in Kegi, Iji Mokokolobo.
I'm on me for a content. More about the level of number content creator. Can I go can you be a content creator?
So
I've already told everybody that I am a content creator. Why?
So the content again. YouTube baby akwụzi gị nnukwute ego bịa chịchọpụtazi obere ego plus nke ego ọbara nke ụmụ Biafra una na-eri chechefu anya. Who does that? Now Adaolowu agbabago n'ime because ọkụ adịgo over. We know the history of Adaolowu. Adaolowu is a very big problem. When Adaolowu was there with Azuka, Adaolowu na-enye ezigbote nsogbu nwaanyị a Ọnịcha Ado. Nwaanyị Obosi. Ọ sị gị ọ bụrụ na ihe yara ekwe nọla aba gbanyụọ ya fonu na ntị you learning a hardware anyụ nwa bụ ife na-aba.
The truth of the matter, bro, Nigeria government goro Ogenkere. O nyere ha nnukwu ego. Ihe nchefukwara again nkwukwu again. Elias na Dabiri akwa na-akwụ ha ụgwọ. Ego a ha na-egenerate na fundraising ka eji akwụ Elias na Dabiri ụgwọ. Wona akwụ all this whole cabinet.
My brother, mgbe a sị enyere Oge almost $150,000. That's not how much that time. You understand? Yes. Oburu obele ego ka enyere Ogenkere. Ogenkere and Peter Obi is 3 and 6. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Peter Mba. I'm so sorry. Peter Peter bụ governor of
Peter Mba, yeah. Peter Mba for Enugu.
Fight and see. Ogenkere, when Ogenkere came into this, before he made as of last year, early last year, Ogenkere take a step. Yeah, Ogenkere was paid huge sum money, and Ogenkere told us Nayabu a billionaire in America, and Nayabu a millionaire in Nigeria. Ogenkere could not do what he did if nobody was bankrolling them. Do you know what happened? Because of the want to indict Mazi Simon Epa. And that was when they were fighting tooth and nail. Now that these evil people for that it is not possible, that money is not coming again. Are you getting what happened?
Yeah.
That money we go in that time charge yes, even Madabiri ego. Here in this United States of America, when you check Elias Igroramus, Elias Afaya cause I Grasolus. So him not one year with Igroramus. A real lawyer, an attorney, that man in this oboda no n'ime n'ibu a lawyer, you akwefuru ihe a na-asị nwoke nwanyị ị na-aghọta ka mgbe na-asụ ya n'asụsụ, you don't go there. You understand? Nwoke nwanyị ị na-emego di ya ị na-ezo ya ezo, ọ bụghị when you are carrying that briefcase as an attorney. Nerere n'isi Igroramus ọ na-eti nti isi ya. Nenere mu dress ni akọlọ ọ Adadi Oramma sị na Igroramus is the wife of Ogenkere.
It's true.
Na Ogenkere na-ama ya ihe n'ọhụ, na-ama ya ihe n'ọhụ. That's why Ogenkere ji wee sị na mkpọta ọgaranya ka ogbugbu ya. Mgbe Adadi Oramma na-asị ya oge afụ dị mkpa afụ ogwu imi ya, oge si kedu ebe ya ga-ebido na ịkpata ọgaranya ka ogbugbu ya mma. Are you getting it? That we think about it now. Nwanyi obosi alikpuone, nwanyi obosi dị njọ. A na-eme fundraising, nwanyi obosi a na-amịla ego n'abalị, na-amịpụ ego, kịta lachakwa ya anya. I think we don't know. That's why it came up on account. And Adadi Oramma na-ewe iwe oge chuzuru this account as na-emere new account. No nwanyi obosi na-akwanye ala enu and also no Ada Zion ha na-akpọzi Ruby kịta. Ada wee sị that ihu adịghị ada mma. Why ihu adịghị ada mma bụ o suppose nwaanyị obosi na-akwanye ala enu irugbo ngworo, then Ada bụrụ second ya ma Ada bụrụ first irugbo ngworo esori ya. Etinye ha Ada na this thing. Ọ pasịta ha again, ọ pasịta n'ọnụ. Abịa n'iwe na ego agwụ ya, nweghị ebe etinyere, o wee shiwe ọnwụ, iwe wee na-ewu ya. And o mechakwa na platform ya yesterday say that na ebe ha accept this because aka ga-adị mmadụ, aka ga-add 4 people more into the
yes, okay.
Oh, gịnị dị Adadi Oramma ịdị too much. Achịrị ijele akwụkwọ ị gara ile anyị n'abalị.
O kwuru ọ sị na ekwesịghị adị onye ọzọ na akaụntụ ahụ, o kwuru ya.
Ọcha iri obi adịrị ya mma ka ya ga-esi fight cha ihe a niile abịakwa mepekwa a new account again na ya ma nọ n'ime ọtrọs hụ nwaanyị obosi ọtrọs hụ nwaanyị obosi andụ bambambam ọtrọs hụ bambambam ihe Ada ji were kpara ka mgbu na eziokwu ịma ihe Ada ji wee duru bambambam ma bambambam amaghị ihe. Ada say not only me will die here, bambambam I die with you. If we do bambambam and bambambam is regret maka ọ bụrụ before ọ pụtago mee program ugboro 10. Bambambam is doing exactly what Judas did. Bambambam is suckling. Yeah, ọ bụrụ ndị soro asị na onye ahụ na-asọ ọkụ ịmagwa ọ nọ na-amị mmịmị na kedu ihe m mere onwe m ọ nọghọ na USD nwa BRGIE nwa ọ na-atụchata nwa mmiri ala ewu nke ahụ pụkwuo ya n'akụkụ wee jee ụdị ije a Ada wee kotie na ọ bụrụ sọsọ m ga ka mmiri a ya ebu Bam 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 media ye boom again. And why are they held on other Bam 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 for information? Because we could not let Adadiorama in. That's why I called on Sonny Akbarawa. I called on Ruby. O meche Ruby na Ruby na agụ anọ mmiri. Na ọnụ mmiri na agụ nya ọ na-ese osolu ụmụazị wee na-anọ ọnọdụ nnọkọ. Ruby wee Betty, Betty, ọ kọpụrụ Betty ati. So what happened then where I went in Sonny, if you know you are man enough, you have balls. I challenge you people in that BRGIE. Ebu say Adadiorama bia made the USB. Unudu bata Adadiorama inside. Put on name. Sonny Akbara was show over my dead body. Iyo mbog 80. Infone kenyeng. Na ga akpochuzo. Oh, that was what happened. So when with the information or we do Bam 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 or he so that's why I get Bam 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 with the information about what is gonna happen in Finland or where Takunyara Adashi and Wangwa Kabakwa immediate flight and the Queen and Kenkere is not aware of it. If you go him in. So the
but Emana Bam Bam accused Ogenkere of not wanting PM to come out. And it's a sort of non-block many of them from going to Finland. Am I not part of confession here?
That's why I had you wear Piazza, Ogenkere, where just echo Anaconda. Ogenkere ano Maria this overthrow. Ogenkere wasn't in America. In Agota. Ogenkere na to Anaconda. Ewoputere picture ebe ọ na-achụ Amazon na Anaconda. Mgbe ha pịara this thing. So Ogenkere gbaraza wee nata. You got that also when I Gucci video. This cube.
Nanda Menaro, these people have caused enough damage.
No, it's you know. Only obuna jekweje, understand I'm bakwaruno. Only obuna relax there because the spirit is moving. The water is being stirred. The spirit, akwe mamu Biafra ketan. More Jehovah, the spirit is turning the waters.
Hey, look, I want from me, Mazikai. I come that these people say men here better. Mokamu na woman no eba no na zoo. Moko henka bigar. Mbana to vote. Mbo kada na eje ahia. Onye ọkada wuru onye Igbo mụ na ekwu okwu ya Biafra jụọ m ya na ọtụọ na vote ọsọ m mba na ọma otu onye isi ọtọ mma kpọrọ ya ruo na shop ma ya eje somewhere erejista am ya vote o ya ameni ha ka nkọ eji maka okwu Biafra kpọọ m na chọọchị ebe m nọ cause that ka ngwa ga ume minister mana my own understanding do adomi beribe ka ha nwa kpọọ m meeting saying that I don't mad now but saying that we should stop talking about Biafra anywhere. We stood our ground, challenge them everybody, say another possible. Now you get preach Christ. Kuku maka Biafra. Now me Biafra before a Christian.
Exactly.
Ema fufu ayi garana me go ayi neti. Chairman of my county monyam very very well. And me tiego na yaka these people jimaka their selfish interests. Will have everything
You can do my brother. Oh, when they can no na wheelchair catch Finland.
Oh no, wheelchair catch one. These people van their ketana na cho. Oh God, that man do terrible.
I'm telling you.
That was like in Finland, and then when they pack a shoe where bia or what the same we had a video or say na pack a shoe. At cashew, no, you do at badge. Kedendo talo cashew. I need to know here a good. I am a new
cashew. Give me the cashew.
Okuroku no one cashew will be a Finland.
Cashew, where roasted cashew, where this Finland. That is meaning that maybe it was a diabolic stuff. You understand?
Diabolic something, yeah.
So, even onye kpo cashew ahụ neri anya ugboro na abọ ka o kwenyere na ya ataha nke ya wee na-ajụ kedu ndị tara cashew. na cashew na enwere ihe mere na cashew.
No way, man, I can see.
Yes. Now
And
we
she
are
was
remembering
saying that she
everything.
was saying it as if na spirit, no way spirit gwara
Yeah, na-eji na-emere ọgwụ na cashew ahụ. Therefore, n'ihe niile tara cashew ahụ, na ya kpatara eji nwee a kind of counter motion or cantamonium ka ogene biko masụ bie ire. Ada dị ọra mmasị na oyibo abụghị na ọ na-adịkwana ya mma n'arụ.
Oh, this is not funny actually. Well, we should thank God. We should thank God. Niha, but as Niha job for
My brother, even somebody that called in their platform, I don't know whether or success or somebody, was saying, why are you people bringing this thing on? Why are you people discussing this? Don't you think that this will affect Mazi Simon? Somebody kwuru na program ha sị ka ihe unu ji na-eme ife a because ya na-achị gwa ndị Finland ka m wee gwa gị ka ndị a si wee dị wicked na Maazị nọ n'ime na-enye ọda ọ na-aghọtabeghị ihe na-eme ị na-aghọta na Maazị nọ n'ime na-enye ọda because ihe niile ha na-ekwu Simon spoke to me Simon sị na ya ma ha maka USB Simon Simon called me or I called Simon because no Simon called me now. Amam kahasi that thing. So it's going to boil down that na say no nya no na ewepuli ewepu ka ogbe na ama na ihe na-eme na be ha so no si na nzuzo ịghọtago na-emekwa ife with ndị befa ịghọtago the this thing na ana asụkwa fametigodo ọnụ fameti even adadị ọra mma ji ọnụ oji eliji na ede ka ọ jịcha chinlasị na ya kenelu chukwu na achọrọ ịrapụ Simon ihe dịka the next day amara m ọ na ntị nke m that na achọrọ ịrapụ not the next day cause nọ na Wednesday but the way things is wee dị na ya man like dị ka arapịa then ịghọtago na chukwu otu chukwu si eme ife na ọ ka mma otu esi ha wee hapụ ya the next day because ọ nọrọ overnight na Finland while Vam Ima no iwu ka Vam juwere after ha zuzuchere that show of shame early in the morning mama night ka Vam je ba flight maka na agwara ya na aka ga-akụchi ya ị na-aghọta so isi na-akpụ bụ Adadiora mma wee nọzara behind Vam wee were ọsọ wee kwona you understand so all these things are just in the open but nke onye ọbụla na-eme onye ọbụla ma na Chukwudi ife niile nwere ụgwọ ọrụ Simon say it's not about me it's about you people it's not about me it's about you people na-ebe ya ka akwa ọ bụrụ ma ọ ma m bụrụ na ọ maka unu mmadụ anọrọ a na-enye unu ego ọbara ụmụnne unu ụbụ Vam na-eri bịa nwụọ n'ije eri ji na ede aka nsị gị baa gị n'ọnụ when we are praying that aka nsị ha ga-aba ha n'ọnụ ọ dị ka joke
anọ na-eme na ụta si disgrace onwe ha disgrace onwe gbapụ onwe ha afọ
ka mmazara and ịma na oge nkere nyere is it 72 hours or 24 ọ dị ka 72 hours ka ọ gwa ha to reverse to undo what they did.
24 hours go ever.
24 hours.
That's why I say na ha bịara nwee a kind like a talk, a kind like meeting. Oge nkere ekwetecha ọ dịka ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ ya Adadiora ma ọ pịa gị lawsuit ekwete na ọ na-eme.
Kedu maka lawsuit ha? Aka ejekwa lawsuit ebe ọ bụ na ha nwere much problem na their own side.
Then Igaju fans of Adadiora mma, as this moment we are talking, this is a struggle you are fighting for to be free. The same struggle can appear mad lawsuit. The same struggle can appear a lawsuit. Yeah, you are struggling. Let me tell you, like this is analysis, when a woman is in labor, Omara no di o nwere ike tabiga ntị Because she was traveling in pain, in labor. Can why not travel in labor with pain? Can baby no ya for? Baby are not quiet. Baby is struggling to come out, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is in war to come out, right? That is what is in this USB we are going. We are fighting. Then, woman and I fight is your own way like two and no now. That is like what it is. Movement you are fighting for. This is a movement I am fighting for. I want to be free. I want to be a free man. In our to be a slave. I can't understand it.
These are a bunch of illiterates. Something that maybe since I fight, say, Biafran struggle, even from one button to another button.
DOS kakwa group amao.
DOS kahamma na. DOS kandamma.
You know.
DOS kahamma. The same narrative in the DOS play, Kanda they play kwa. And they even went a step ahead.
The same DOS being on a platform that they are amao.
Thank you. Yeah, we ain't chunk since. And then I support. Go on with
the same.
DSM when you have a lawsuit now.
How about a PM now?
Oh, what come out your phone?
Oh yeah, your phone was not DOS.
Well, where is your phone not DOS?
Not the same pattern, the same 10 and 10 pence.
People now argument of logically. No, we believe. There's an if of name for all of DS. You have one of you.
Oh,
but I ain't trying to get blackmail Emery or Jacko complain here.
Onya wetekwere godogo. Onya wetere godogo. Okay.
No wonder.
Onya wetere igodogo.
I think I never got to call it around now.
Akwai onye ife na Ọnịcha, onye diere onye a na Ọnịcha. Ịma na onye red and onye white and red cotton. Ịma ịgbacha akwụna chefuo. Ị gaghị ama na enwere customer gị ka ma gị. Ịghọtago? Dịtị igodogo. Onye enyi ya mekwara ihe n'okpoko. O nwere oge o kwuru ọsịa na ome ya wepụta ịbọngị ya. Onye afụkwara ihe. Onye a were chọpụ ụgba ọsọ agba ya ji egbe wepụta paspọtụ ya na ọkwa dị ọra.
What that diorama cannot do does not exist.
Diorama mechara onye a igodogo kweta na ọ na-eme imeri ya ife. Ọ gịnị
What that woman cannot do does not exist. What if that woman I am?
International passport ya pụtara mbala. Isi oyoyi. Ewe jide ụzọ niile tinyecha information ya ma Senegal bodo ọbụla information ya na ebe a ochikwe n'ebe a agbafọ igodogo.
Okay, Nigeria ka ọ nọ wee na-ekwu ihe a na nkịta zoo ka ọ nọ wee na-ekwu ihe.
Ọ na zoo ka ọ nọ wee na onye a dị tough onye ọ dị m ka ọ ewepụta ya na Adadiora mma kịta. Ọ bụrụ na asị na ọkịta Adadiora mma ya gbanwe achala ugo wụọ ama gwagizi. Adadiora mma sị na ọ na-ekwukwa okwu ọha anụ ihe ọ ga-adị m nnọọ ka achala ugo dobe oche Adadiora mma edobe oche ha efesi onwe ha eziokwu m niile onye gbutiri ibie ọgụ anụ. Oh my God.
But
Adadiora mma bụ na ịma Adadiora mma na-atọ nke ya na ụdọ ha tụọ problem na agbajizi nsaga ndị na-ama mgbawụsa ga wute eziokwu na achị. I don't get Josh with me. I don't keep yourself. No, ya get that boy. Ya na bacha no that doesn't watch out.
Ada dị ọra mmasị. Ada dị ọra mmasị na ya ma nchụzi ashịkịta yesterday ọ na-eme program. Ada Ada ishiri ike mmadụ.
It's not again.
Ada sị na ya ma nchizi ashị. Like ihe ọbụla nke ya mahụ, like ịbịa dị ashị. Ịghọtago na ya ma mmezi ya na mgbe ya mere ya aka na. Ada bụ
So that means one has people asked before. So the message admit na any no na-ekwu wasị.
Ada sị na propaganda na mmadụ na-abụ na-akọ ọnụ eyi na onye ya akọgbute nwanne ya nkọgụ nke dị nkọ.
Then ndị na-eso na-ekwu no eziokwu ka ọ na-ekwu. Ada tell them the truth. Ha nụkwara nke a.
Mana Ada kwuru na mgbe ọ batazi na nke anyị Ada kwuru sị that na ihe a niile bụ propaganda.
Madam Origin, are you still here with us?
I'm here. I'm a good listener. So,
honestly, you are. I give it to you.
Propaganda. Mfu nke m ga-eji kọgbute gị, nwere kọgbute gị enyi.
Let me be their supervisor. I always want to remind them, to remind them that God said one thing is sure, He's not going to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah, and that is why He must judge them. And the judgment. Now me, are they here? Me, every day I wake up to see how many judgments don't land. Now they here. They won't escape it. They won't escape it. Every step
that is remaining.
Every step they make, it will be mistake. You know, when somebody, you lift up your leg to walk, and that step is mistake. Every step will be mistake for them. Even when they go and cook up and plan, and let me tell you what's going on. What they never expected, what is going on now, because the way they planned it, they planned it so perfect. BRGIE was sitting in heaven watching them, and they're doing their plan, and he was laughing at them. When they begin to execute their plan, only to find out that, now everything is mistake upon mistake, and they are not going to escape it. Since they have joined God's enemy to give out names of innocent people to be died, killing everywhere. Do they want to tell me they don't understand what is going on in that contraption called Nigeria? Do they want to tell me they don't know? Do they want to tell me that all the names of the people they are giving that are being eliminated, that they don't know that what they are receiving is blood money? Do they want to tell me that they are not aware of the atrocities going on in Nigeria? Do they want to tell me that they don't know all about the billions and millions that these people are stealing every day? And they're here looking, pretending they don't know. Let them keep pretending. Like I said, I'm here now. Watch to remind them. You see, God will not apologize to Sodom. That is why it is shorty. It is written that all of them, from Nigeria to Biafra, everyone that have their hand in this evil going on inside both Nigeria and Biafra, they must be judged. QED.
Amen. Madam Origin, imagine a Commander Holy Ghost. They killed Commander Holy Ghost. They didn't even hold a minute silent for Commander Holy Ghost. What kind of people is that? They hid it.
They didn't even admit that he died. It was our COS that broke the news.
What kind of people is this? Ugenkerese ndị ụmụazị na-elekọta ala unu na-agụwa ya so that Biafran will know no ya na-achị. Ọkwụnụma Ogenkere gave that order.
Yeah.
Ọkwụnụma Ogenkere nyere order say unu lara ụla, unu je unu emezina anything. Yes, ka amara no ya nwa dey in charge before Igwodo will happen. I think you people know. Okay,
Yeah.
the kind of people we are dealing with.
And that no matter what for ya. Oh, what for ya? Come here. And oge nkere ndị oge nkere kwụrụ ụgwọ ka nkụ n'oge nkere kwụrụ ụgwọ ka ọsọ ego akwụrụ ego nkere ịma Rosie kwuru okwu about ego enyere ya and he sort of say that na sekpọrọ ya jee anywhere.
Oh yeah, no. Nke a na-akpa ada dị ọra mma nwaanyị propaganda filia that na ihe ọ ga-emechinwu Rosie ọnụ ọ bụrụ ife ọ dịka otu nwoke mmadụ ekwuo n'okwu kwuo ọ bụrụ apụta na-agba ọnụ chachacha a na-eme ife na-apụta. You understand me? So even the person success jụlụ ajụjụ na platform na-ajụ ada dị ọra ma ọsịa ego nke a na-contribute kwanụ na side nke unu kedu ife unu jikwana ya wee mee all success jụlụ ajụjụ a because ada dị ọra mma could not allow Mr. Success to say and Mr. Success said hold on let me say something. So oge Success jụlụ ajụjụ ada dị ọra mma sị ya je jụ oge nkere onye isi BRGIE.
So Chero BRGIE wụ Nigerian government na control ihe niile a na-ezuzu ada dị ọra mma mepere ọnụ say that na PMC anyị fall back to BRGIE oge nkere enye. Oh God.
Unu mere ada dị ọra mma alụ na last 2 weeks Saturday ago ọ ka na-eche ka ọ bịa begolu madam obegolu ka unu na ya mebe fundraising ka unu nọrọ hand in hand aka na-ekwu nke ahụ nke last 2 weeks ọ ya ka o ruzikwa Saturday anụ ọ kwadoro ka unu na ya bịa gbawa egbe ọnụ unu device another means ada dị ọra mma kwọ isi na wall. So ya ka ada dị ọra mma sị na ha ga-ebido nke ha 3-man squad account na ha ga na-emezi ezu na ha ma na-apụta na mpala.
Ndị DS ji eje tụọrọ ha ego. Maazị Kia.
Yes, I am here. Somebody called me, that's why.
Okay, biko je kpọtara na anyị Mr. Williams ebe ka ọ nọ.
Mr. William. Where is Mr. William?
Nke bịa na show go one day na defend oge nkere na fall back.
Mr. William.
If you ga-agwa m bụ ọlọkara white gị na-ekwu.
Amamihe unu na-akpọ mana Williams ka a na-akpọ ya that day I think.
Williams onye ara.
Bleaching cream.
No, Mr. One elderly man bịa na your platform one day na a na-agba a question. Was defending. I believe not gonna get Mr. Williams. Only nigga want you to come and defend though.
Yeah. Elizabeth.
Oh my God. I thought I'm one them nwoke kele nna si ya. Ọ si ya oge nkere nwanne m mehi Igbo. Ọ bụrụ court nwanne m fight ga-ekwekwe.
This message no na screen now. Oye forget na ya. Compare this message. Okay, Flafia now. Compare Oya Keta and Oya. Okay, now put two message. If we can Sky CS.
Yeah.
And Daniel Oswala.
Oswala.
Oswala. So now Oswala.
Oswala.
If Flafia Keta Daniel Oswala, Afia but Daniel Sonny make Oswala now. Yeah. Yeah, but this will tell you that now. Hana akpacha ya bido n'oge kwado run in order. Kwado na afia kita bụ Sky CS. Yeah, if no other ka afa ọgwụ malaria. Otu ọnọ nkịta na o nwere ife this person na echi na o change afia to SYV. Wele ife ọbụla ọ like ọkpọ gị na phone gwa gị okwuche iko nonsense o change account tụọ. But the real people got it now. Now, yeah, real person now.
Yeah.
This our brother here. Olu State. Do the love when our state, yeah, Otiafia. At least get a from Olu. Now, no, yeah, Gina Duru. If we are now, Manifa, Anthony Godwin, Jeff O. But among comments but he gets it where I could now. Breaking news. In the midst of program I email. When I say breaking news, according to Ngozi, Biafran currency is now a legal tender recognized by World Bank. Biafran cannot be using it to buy and sell.
Nobody ever.
What a bedi for Yanaga. So what I mean on a mock on Achigochi. Or couldn't print the I have couldn't print the Lego now. Oh, in Africa now. Compare this guy with this comment. Compare with Nka. Or okay, carbon on it more. Nenka. If you're Anthony Godwin, if you comment, you have somebody willing to learn or not even to learn. There is level.
Yeah.
There is level. If you get enter Biafra
Nigerian BRGIE.
Now, this person kita now, if you are Nigerian BRGIE on our mock in the fallback. They comment. Berenda Fidia. At least half a mother. Man, among you never know this guy that the guy in Africa Sky
CS.
Now, open each challenger now yet you with your link. Follow link come. All that drop you know watch your instances hoping that you are talking to a human being. You could check second and go to the bongo of a goal of fun. Then okay. Go put that na come from Gidi. Yawa machariwa. Yatago. So the William in the book and you can't see that William again. That William Kita was again. I'll take you with them. You can I figure out to get Okechukwu. And I can't Ozubo. They know now. They know. So my brother I can want to go up if you matter if you guy got you look.
On a platform, huh?
Okay, can be video. Just preamble can or be the Google too.
So Chero. So Van mean that no man this man on our support necessarily. Even where Biafran unite, Biafran disunite, sorry, because all unite or disunite. Because Otebaka Obar saga against Biafran disunite. So even na one that all this while no matter that no gen create a fight against release of PM ani okana narego neri. Hi this man hi.
Why ka Vam is a basket mouth and he's not okay. Yeah, Bam deka only some disability. I'm sorry to say, no boroya. Makana when he's laughing sarcastically. Okay, for the problem. Onwe ona amwa ya ha watch Kenya. And he is not coordinated. Otiri mubageba omwa he. Unu ne anya odiho okay. Even oge nkere na unu study oge nkere. Maazị oge nkere je lekwa onwe gị anya because ị na-achọ inwe facial stroke. Ọnụ oge nkere na-aga one side.
BP ya gara now.
Ọnụ ya na-aga once and ọ na-ekwu okwu unu watch anya oge nkere ọ na-eme ka anya nwa baby. In 1 minute, anya blink ya 50 times. You understand? So this thing, they are dying silently. Something is hitting them. So ibekwa nekwa ada dị ọra mma anya kwa. Ada dị ọra mma je flower shie ya n'imi shichie ya edobie. Igosi gị na ozu oke. Otupu ha na n'oke ebe ahụ
Even I'm drum get if the flower now. I don't get with the flower. Where's my nah? Can we take my flower?
Even program a o mere oyi red.
Chere ọ bụzi osisi ọsị na ọfọ ka ọ na-ebuzi ọ flowers.
Unu etiminago gị na nke ọfọ ka na-ezugodi ike na ọfọpụrụ ihe karịrị ya ọ nke a bụ flower.
Ọ ga na-awachikwa program a n'abalị, you know.
Then the one thing Ada mere Ada yi red dress wee jee ụlọ ọrụ. That red dress ahụ oyi wee mee quick one o mere. Igosi gị na Ada nwere problem ya health wise. Ada gbara ọwụrụ arụ zuo ike na o jere akwụkwọ nata lie nni because akwa ahụ oyi ka oyi Ada wee tie ring light one time. Ada banye na ring light wee gwụrụ sasa mbele ọ na-agụ makwa na Ada nọ na-alala ụla. Ada tukwu n'oche ebe ahụ itokwu ya ahụ okwu. Ekwugide nwe nke mere na ọcha otete mashi gịnị ka mmadụ na-ata onwe ya akwụkwọ ya.
Na-eme pichi ebe a na pichi na screen ebe ọ na-alalụ na duty.
Nke ahụ oyi red ewocha nke o mere nwanne nya.
Ọ bụkọta glass ọ na-efe na-ese ya because people ada afụcha ya na ọ na live stream.
Nke red nke oyi red ọ rahụrụ ya nnọọ ndị nọ na platform sị ya biko ya jee lalụ ụla ya jee zuo ike nsi nwaanyị a ga-anọkwa wọnde ọsọkpọ n'elu tebụl ebe a. You know, it's not by force.
Biko, I'll be going out of the studio there. Can you prepare for tomorrow?
No, we are ending it together with you now.
Okay,
all
good
right.
night. Mr. Kai, I am dropping my mic too. Good night. Miss Origin, good night.
Good night to you.
Good night, everybody. That's been a wonderful night.
Good night, Miss Origin.
Good night. All right. Yeah, good night.
Charlie boy said his name is the mother of Biafran, we are rascal, like this. 70 years old man. And Biafran.
Oh my days, you know more worry to your love.
70 years old man. But things that people came. Police, with this, with everything, patrol vehicles were cutting them. And they were dancing and singing and abusing Charlie boy. Charlie boy, I'm too much. Charlie boy, I'm too much. Tuesday, was Muma. Charlie. Muma. What did you say? Something very bad for you. We just pray. Because say I'll move on too much, You will move the fun and people. And you have to say, Charlie! Nigeria is not for design, see? Nigeria is not Charlie thought. Nigeria is not for hooked up to Nigeria. Oh my God. The area you realize this. The area everyone of you realize this, the better it will be for us. That Nigeria is not for us. Hey! I hear me to me. Many times they tell you, you know that Nigeria is not for you. Want to be a really coming you. America will know. You know, you do something for people. You be in a bad school without money. Yes, I know this thing. You didn't go to the You didn't go to this place.
Now, if we want to go to what we need, we have to please others and displease us and displease ourselves. Now they know what to do. Then they have left you behind.
Now, president, now photo on our vote.
Your president is now a picture. Photo, not be juju be that.
Know the law, that is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.